Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody at their YouTube land. The Moz coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box Toy Photography Talk. And man, I'm just so excited to have this guy back, man. We're gonna bring him into the studio now. We're gonna add him to stream. He's just gonna pop right in here, unbeknownst to him. He's just gonna pop. What's up, Harry?
How's it going? How's it going? It's been so long.
It's
you
been
hear me at
too
all, by the
long.
way?
Been too long. I can hear you. I can hear you just
Cool.
fine.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Just making sure.
I was
It's been a
playing
while.
with
It's
this-
getting everything working. It's a little wonky.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to hit you up. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, what's the sitch? And you're like, I'm trying to get it working. I'm like, well, that's why I was asking.
I'm good.
I don't know if we're gonna have
apologize,
Loco Lu today. So
Okay.
might just be the two of us.
I do apologize if I sound a little sick. I'm sick, obviously. So.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I got back and I just got a flu. I'm like, oh shit. And I checked.
Are you sure it's the flu?
Yeah, I did a test at home and it turns out to be negative. So I am free of the COVID, just a regular flu this time.
Okay. All right. You sure?
So I'm good.
You sure?
Yes, I'm
Positive.
positive. Yes.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure that you guys are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribing, and also make sure you're hashtagging Toy Moz and tagging Moz_toy_box on Instagram so we can go over your pictures today. And with that, Harry, I'm gonna give you full camera while I turn my fan on real quick. Let's turn it on.
Yeah, the weather is insane right now. Yeah, I got back to Vegas and I'm just like, geez, what is happening? It's so hot. Still a lot better than Vietnam, though. I gotta tell you that. Vietnam is just this, but like on steroids. It's like you go outside and you're immediately sticky, you're drenched. Awful.
Hey, you're not used to humidity being over there in the
No,
West Coast area, man.
no.
Probably like
I mean,
humidity
I
was
lived there
this.
my whole life, but being back, it's like, wow, I really forget how terrible this is.
Yeah, you got spoiled.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got spoiled over here.
I'm in Georgia, man. We got humidity. What's up, Adrian? Let's give a shout out to everybody who's here, man. Noble Young, of course, the first one
Hey.
here, as per usual. And then there was this guy. He was here after that. Actually, he was here before Noble Young, but didn't say anything. And then of course Carlito, man. I remember Carlito. What's going on, man? I
Nice,
hope you got your
Carlito.
wallpaper. I gave out all the wallpapers except for Eddie Rodriguez. He's the only person that hasn't hit me up about their wallpaper yet. So, Eddie, if you're watching this on the replay or something, make sure you email me, invadermoz@gmail.com. There is actually a post just for you on the member section saying email me, and it has my email address in there. So make sure you email me so we can get you your wallpaper. And of course, yo, Adrian. Of course, saying, hey, what's up? What's going on? Dude, I heard you got some awesome. Let's talk about your scores, man. Let's talk about the toys real quick. I heard you got some awesome scores, man.
I got
Awesome
some
scores.
great scores. Yeah, it's great.
Well-
So, I mean, you clearly heard about Yoda. Yoda is obviously sold out for a long time, and on the secondary market, he's going for maybe 400, 500 right now, and it got him for retail, brand new, in Vietnam. Just
I didn't
sitting
go there just to buy
Just
hot
so-
toys, apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's the place to go. And I went there, and it's just sitting there in the shelf, and I'm just like, oh, how much is that? And he's like, yeah, it's $230. I'm like, okay, I'm taking it right now. Give me that.
Well,
Yeah,
you
so-
didn't just get Yoda, right? You got one other figure, right? Or am
I got
just-
Yoda, and then I got another figure. That's also a great steal, and that's Director Krennic. This guy has
Whoa.
been sold out for a long time. He's going for maybe 500 to 600 right now. I got him for retail, 280.
Dude, that's
so-
awesome.
Yeah, I
That's
got
awesome.
really lucky, just sitting there again on the shelf at another store. But yeah, apparently Vietnam.
You know,
is
when
the-
I was out looking at hot toys and stuff, remember I was trying to hook you up. Where were my
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
calls, man? Where were my texts going? Hey, Moz, do you need a Yoda? Where was
yeah,
that?
that was the only one, though, honestly. And I was like, hey, I need a Yoda. So my apologies.
It's all good. It's all good. Man. It's all good. Just remember, I was looking out for you.
It's not that you have to do it for me, but just remember that I did something for you once.
I know. Hey, but speaking of Mikasa, Sukasa type stuff, don't forget that Chrysler building thing, the gargoyle.
Oh yeah, yeah, the gargoyle. Yes,
because
yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna get the figure next week, and I'd really like to
Okay,
take some shots, man.
for sure. And it'll probably look really good with the classic Spidey here
It would
too.
look good with him too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, that's a great
I don't want to
figure.
get into too much specifics, but since we're on the Toy Talk label, and what's going on, Cologne Collector? How you doing? Since we're on the Toy Talk label, we got. This was mentioned earlier on some streams or another, but I don't get to do a lot of Toy Talk, and this is some big news, I think, man.
Oh,
This is just
something-
craziness. And I wasn't initially going to
What
order
am I
it, but this
missing?
morning or yesterday morning when they threw this out, I was like,
Yeah.
hell with it. I think a little FOMO bit me, and it looks like it was the right FOMO to bite me because that is insane, dude.
Yeah, waitlist full already. Dang.
That's what it
crazy.
says, dude. And I don't think it's gonna come back. I mean, I thought so
Yeah.
earlier, but I thought if it was gonna come back, it was gonna come back like this morning. When
Yeah,
Sideshow
yeah.
all woke up and were like, "Oh yeah, let's refill some of that."
Yeah, nope,
No.
it's full now.
And then I thought, well, maybe it would come back because the free shipping thing. Maybe they pulled that off. And
Yeah.
But the free shipping is gone.
Wow, that's
And
crazy.
it's still no, you can't have it.
I did not
can't
see
come
that
in.
coming, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, it's just another Boba Fett. I don't know if I need it.
Yeah,
Then I was like,
shiny.
I could utilize him in a setup. He doesn't have to be Boba Fett. He could be anybody in
That's
that.
true. That's true.
And I love the staff he's got there.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
I'm pretty
Definitely a
excited
cool
about this.
Mhm.
And they fixed the ship date or whatever. So that's another thing that people were considering, that maybe that's why it sold out, because the date was 2023 and they were expecting it to come back. No, they've moved it to 2022 again.
Wow.
So it's coming out
Should
between
come-
July and
should come
December. And I
soon,
think
yeah.
the date is so fluctuated because they don't have all of them here. They probably only have enough right now on hand to do like the actual convention itself or something,
Mhm.
to have like product there to like meet people there or something.
Mhm.
But they'll get they'll keep getting theirs in, but I don't think they're going to get more. I think Hot Toys produced a certain amount, and of course Sideshow put in their order originally, and that's
Mhm.
how it works. They put in an order and they get the order filled. It's not like they keep ordering, because Hot Toys needs to know when to stop ordering or stop
Yeah.
making the figure. They can't
them,
just
yeah.
keep making it. So yeah, this is pretty crazy stuff, dude. I'm really
very, very interesting
really
stuff.
excited about that.
For Toy
Carlito
Fair.
says, I only got one. Now I realize I should have ordered two when I had the chance. One to rock and one to stock.
Just stock. I like that.
I don't buy like that, even though I ordered a second Miles from Into the Spider-Verse. But that's not one to rock, one to stock. That's one for one outfit, one for the other.
What's the other outfit? Yeah.
I don't want to keep flip-flopping them back and forth, man.
Yeah.
So
Too poor for that anyway. I can't do that.
it was a thing that I was like, you know what, I gotta do it. I got two pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
And,
you needed those. You needed those branding for sure.
Yeah, these shoes are the bomb, man. This is
Mhm.
exactly what you need. They they just go right on the foot. They're not pegged.
Yep.
I got them loose over here, but I got stuff in the way. Hold on. I took one set out of the bag just to check it out, So I can even do like the untied shoe thing.
Oh,
Of course, I'm
cool.
always wearing a black shirt, but
So that's accurate. Nice.
so so you can see a shoelace there, and
Yeah.
so I'm pretty stoked about this. In fact, moving on to the photography side of this, since we are a toy photography shop,
Yes.
talk, the thing,
Shop.
toy photography stuff. I'm building a diorama for a shot, and I'm going to give you guys a first look. This is just a bare bones
Cool.
diorama piece. This is not what I'm asking for your help with. This is something else I want to do about it.
Okay.
So give me 2 seconds. You can fill the air with anything while I'm getting.
Yeah, I'll just be talking over. Okay, so Moth is moving around.
All
Now
right,
he's
too
here.
late. So
Ooh, okay, interesting.
So this is all glued together already. So the shot that I want to do is I want to try to get that perch where he's looking for that leap of faith, and he's like,
Oh, okay.
on the side of the window. So this is all to do windows.
Reflection. Okay.
To get that proper reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the window separation stuff is going to be this. I got to paint this and glue that on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very cool.
So I'm trying that. I had a piece of plexiglass laying around, so thought I'd try that. It's cool stuff, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely way more hands-on with the diorama stuff. I need to start building stuff. It's been like so long since I built anything.
I mean, it's not going to hold up. It's not going to be something where you're just like going to be able to look at it and be like, "Oh, that's the office like window thing." No, it's going to be like I'm going to take the shot from one angle, maybe two, but it's all going to be like an angle where you just get that reflection off of that glass.
Yeah.
And that's all we're shooting for. We just want that reflection.
Yep. Movie magic.
And, just try to play with that. So it's not like you're going to be able to look straight at it. I mean, if you look straight at it, you can see the glue.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually, I guess you can't now, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it on the side, or I guess this side.
Like scratches almost, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all glue.
Yeah. You only build what you see. Exactly.
Yeah. We're only going to play with what we're seeing. So that's going to move us on to really one of the other topics here. Different methods to clean a background. And I tried to run my editing software when we were doing this last week, and because I was trying to show them the lightsaber stuff, like you were talking about with After Effects and stuff. My computer did not like it. I started talking like a robot or something, and it didn't like me running that app on this computer. So
sounds about right though. That sounds like After Effects.
So I can't get into the After Effects too much, which sucks. But as far as different methods to clean backgrounds, so let's pull up some shots, shall we?
Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of different ways you can go about it for sure.
All right, so let's see. Let's get something going on here. I haven't had to clean a background in a while though.
Yeah. Just very specific situations.
Well, it's really I guess the wording for that is kind of a misnomer. It's like basically to get rid of stands and stuff is really what we're let's bring up this guy. I really like this shot. This was one I was pretty proud of. And we're gonna get rid of. Let me do it that way, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So here, man, we had two stands. We had a stand, holding him up, and we had a stand holding just this up. If you look at the behind the scenes, you see the stand here, you see the stand there, and you also stand holding the pumpkin bomb up.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple of ways that you can get rid of it. There's Harold. Harold, we got the two H's.
Harold, Commander Green.
Good to have you back, Harry.
Thank you. Glad to be back. Really, really glad to be back.
Dude. I'm still just pinching myself that Harry's back, man. Is that Harry?
No, it's just a clone of Harry.
So yeah, there's a few ways you can get rid of stands. The fastest way, if you don't have a lot of busyness on the screen, is probably going to take a clean plate of your background without your subject in it. Mm-hmm. Just get a clean plate, and that way you can just do a layer mask and just easily erase that. Just boom, gone, and you won't have any weird like color differentiations where you erased it at or anything, because you've got your clean plate behind it. Now, where this comes into a real problem, though, in my experience, is when you start adding fog.
Yeah.
Fog, smoke, anything like that. That clean plate gets very difficult to achieve, because you need to not only get a clean plate, but you need to try to replicate that fog in both shots. And when I mean replicate it, I mean try to get it almost exactly the way it was the time when you shot the picture you want to use, because you can fudge it around and Photoshop it, but you're really making more work for yourself at that point. what I do now, I think I can run my Photoshop. Let me try. Yeah. Let me close this real quick. What I do now when I'm looking for pictures, let's go. I'm sorry. What I do now is come on, where are you? Open with Photoshop. Oh, there we go. Jesus. All right. Got it. We're going to make a duplicate. So Control J just duplicates that. That way I'm not editing on the main layer. Mm-hmm. So what I like to do now, if I have to like get something out of here, is I'm going to use my rubber stamp tool. You can use your healing brush tool, which can work fairly well sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I find that it works fairly well sometimes. The most reliable, the one that I have the most control of, is the rubber stamp tool.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I should have opened up.
You have to be on the layer. You have to click on the layer.
Oh, well, yeah. Let me. I'm making life difficult for myself. I'm opening up something else. You guys talk for a second.
This is what he does. Like, I'm doing something. You guys talk.
Right.
Oh, here we go. We can just edit this one. Hold on. This is good. Edit and.
No, I was gonna say real quick too. I love that shot that you did today, Harry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I found like the excuse to, recreate a scene from Clone Wars immediately.
Oh, the one you posted.
Oh yeah.
Such a good shot.
Thank you.
All right, so this is one of my shot. This is my Spider-Man shot I did this week, and this is just one of the behind the scenes. Now you see, I got like different things I got to work out here. Now, here, the spot removal may work okay. So what we'll do is we'll try that real quick. I don't care what happens. This picture is not the one we did at all. So, if we use the removal, actually, here's a line right here from like a backdrop. You can just try to draw as straight as you can, which I'm really bad at with a trackball. And then that should get rid of, so in that instance, it for the most part got rid of it. You can kind of still see a line there, but you're gonna really look at it to see it. Although now I'm seeing it really easily. So in this instance, so you get this line here and you want to fix that, go back to your rubber stamp tool. Make this really big. Well, not too big. And make sure the opacity is pretty low, and just sample somewhere up here and just like that. It should get rid of that line and not make it look. Of course, I gotta.
Do you want to also talk about content aware fill? That might be something that's.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. Okay.
See, this thing is being a pain in the butt already. This circle's too big.
At least your computers aren't doing what they were doing last week.
I see. I've made a. Sorry, what was that, Harry? Harold?
I said at least your computers aren't doing what they were doing last week. Or last time.
Oh, I'm not using After Effects this week. But
okay.
After
Your
Effects
volume is a little low, Harold. It's like a little bit low.
Yeah, you're a little low.
I would say, let me just move the mic if you can hear that better.
Yeah, I think it's the mic.
Okay.
See, this is the problem. Is my sample area is coming from up here, so it's drawing that thing there, and this is too perfect. So let's get into that. Here I'm all like, listen to me. This is the way to do it, and then problem. So annoying. All right, I'm gonna change the opacity down a little bit more, and just kind of. What are you doing to me, man? Come on.
Actually, I find that when you have the opacity down too low, it actually makes it too smooth. Like, it doesn't keep all the little imperfections that you have in the scene. It will just kind of smooth everything out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is good. Carlito says to Commander Green, "How you doing? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?"
All right, well, that's one way, and this is not the best example because I'm trying to stay in this area for my sample without getting Spider-Man and using a big knob of stuff over here. So let's go to. I don't use content aware fill too often. Actually, it doesn't work well for me.
I use it all the time, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like every single time, to be honest.
All right. Well, we're going to show you what happens when you use your. If we use that same tool, the spot removal tool,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, that's a good way to show it.
through here. What do you?
Oh wait, no, you're still on the clone
Yeah, I
stamp.
know. I see that.
It's gonna look really wonky.
And then, of course, normally you don't want to go through anything for any reason, but
That's not too bad, but
it's not
yeah,
horrible. But look what it did to the gun up
yeah,
here.
it just can't tell what to do.
Where it really borked up on me when I was doing it was over here. It didn't like that change at all, and I'm coming off the corner of it there. See, it made that.
It's okay, but it's
Yeah,
not.
it did okay there, but and you can always run it over again
Yeah,
and again.
all right.
But you can see the shift here, which isn't good. And particularly when I was doing it, there was a hard line here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different photo entirely. As in, like, it's not as well lit or anything. So, like I said, though, my most common use is going to be this brush here, and I'm going to go with I guess a lower flow. That's what you want to do, right? And you're just going to keep working this out. But you got to be careful about color shifts in here. This is not the best computer screen for me. I'm actually utilizing this screen more than I'm using this screen. The color's better. The backlighting on it's better.
Yeah.
But this is just a clone stamp tool, and I have it kind of a soft brush. You don't want to do a hard brush on it too often. There are certain reasons to use a hard brush on it. But when I say hard and soft, I mean the edges. So on the edges of this brush, it's going to be feathered out, so it doesn't make any solid, hard lines, particularly at the lower opacities and the lower flow rates. But you do have to worry about, see where my sample is with that little crosshair? I do have to worry about going over other areas of that sample that I don't want. Like I'm getting down near Ed 209's canopy here. And that could cause a problem, so I'm going to have to resample up here.
Yeah, like so the sample area actually moves along with your brush when you're brushing.
It's something you have to worry about with a clone stamp here. One way to get around your feather issue is to make your brush smaller. Or you can, of course, change the hardness of the brush. I really try not to do that, though. And each time since you're using a lower opacity, you're gonna have to run over it a few times.
Yeah.
You could do 100%, but that's gonna give you hard lines. So you don't want to really use 100%. You're gonna get hard lines. But there's that. And if I were to try to use this again, see what it does. Actually, I didn't do
not too bad. That's not bad. Yeah.
But you can see it here.
Mm-hmm.
I can, at least on this screen. So. But I'm going to back out of all that. All right, well, I'm going to back out of some of that because I did a lot of clicking there. Now, you were talking about content aware fill. So what you want to do with that is use your selection tool here, right?
Yeah. You can just take your lasso tool too. Like you just need to make like a rough selection around that area. Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to go to Edit. You're going to go to Content Aware Fill. Normally, you won't want to do this on your main layer.
It's actually a shortcut for that. It's just Shift Backspace. I do that quite a bit. I think it's like a different option than this. Actually, I'm not sure. This looks a little different.
I'll cancel out of this, but after I go over this green area, this green area here is all the areas that it wants to sample from to fill this content. So let me cancel out of that. You said Shift Backspace?
Yeah.
Oh, Content Aware. Oh, there we go. There's the.
Yes.
This is what you want here?
And all you have to do is click OK. That's what I.
All right, let's try it.
Do, yep. And then
wow, that works a lot better than that other window.
Yeah.
I don't use it as that other window. Appspin, what's going on, man?
Yeah,
how you doing? Guys, we got to stand up and show off like we're at the strip club. I'll go first though. Full screen shirt fill because I like that. Thank you though for the super chat. Thank you. All right, let me move this out of the way so you can see.
Oh, nice.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
Poltergeist. I got that from FrightRags.com, but they are limited pressings. So, what do we have from you, Harry?
I'm just wearing a brand from Vietnam. It's called.
You got to
Bad
stand up,
Habit.
man. Stand up.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm gonna move back over
Oh,
here.
you're standing.
Yeah, I am already
You
standing.
Hold
I
on,
always.
hold on. Let me get this banner out of the way. Hold on.
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Oh,
this
that's
is a Vietnamese brand. It's called Bad Habit. It's kind of like techie,
Dude,
kind of
that's
retro
cool.
looking. Yeah, and I like
You
that
didn't give
kind
me a
of stuff.
T-shirt either, man. What's up with that?
Japanese. Oh, sorry.
cool.
I'm a terrible friend. Call me out. Gotta call me out like that, huh? But yeah, it's just,
That's
I just like the
awesome.
Japanese and I like the little tech looking stuff. So
I love it. I love it. Harold, what we got? I'm pretty sure I can tell, but
Oh, no, I was gonna say, and it's not a Star Wars
Hey.
shirt for a change. So
dun
there's the shocker.
dun dun.
There's the shocker for
Captain
me.
Chaos. I mean, wait. I was making a reference. All right. Thank you again for the super chat. I'll leave that on the screen for a few minutes or whatever. Thank you. I'm going to butcher the name, though. Anybody? Can either of you help me?
Yeah, I'm.
Vincent,
Easy for you to say.
apps has been. I really apologize.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I'm really good at grammar. Pronunciation, not so much.
It's just
Yeah. All right, let's see here. What we got here? Oh, Mike Mansell's asking how you're doing there, Green.
No, I'm
How
doing
you
good,
doing?
man. Doing good.
All right. So I'm loving this content aware Phil now. Shoot, man. Let's
Yeah, I'm
try
telling
let's
you.
lasso some more, man.
seriously like magic.
I mean,
Just to jump
I've
back
used it
to-
the other way, that other way that I was showing you, and it's not very
Yeah,
good.
I was like, what is that? When you did that, I'm like, what's going on? But yeah,
I wanna
you
do
just
this
gotta
again.
do shift backspace, okay, and then boom.
Now,
I
see-
mean, sometimes, yeah, you gotta just just gotta go over it again and again and again.
All right, I'm gonna uncontent aware Phil things here. Let's try it right here. This is some tricky stuff right here. The
Hmm.
stands. Let's you could probably want a really good selection though. You don't want to be all heavy-handed with that. Let's see what happens when you do that with a stand.
See what happens.
Oh my
There you
god!
go. There you go.
Oh, there's a
Magic.
little bit left. There's a little bit
Yeah,
left.
and you wanna go in and kind of clean up a little bit with the clone stamp tool for sure.
Yeah, but that's a lot easier than what I did. Let's try that.
Yeah, it's a lot faster. It gives you a good base really quickly, and then you can go in and kind of clean it up.
I'm gonna try that one here.
Mhm.
Shift backspace, guys.
See what-
Shift
see it, yeah.
backspace. Once you got something selected, it seems to be the win
Yeah.
button.
There you go. It's a pretty good base to start, and then just go in with the
And then
Clone
you're gonna
stamp.
bring your clone stamp
Yeah.
tool back in. We're gonna go with this side; it's a little easier to see. I'm gonna go right here, and we want to get a harder opacity here,
yeah.
and we want to try to use this curve. Do you perhaps
You
know
wanna
a way
sample
to
the edge.
follow this curve with the draw, or no?
I would sample the edge on the bottom there, and go up actually.
Oh, okay. That still doesn't.
Yeah. There we go.
But that, how am I gonna get this
Side.
curve though? Just
Yeah, just kind of
fuzz that one out.
a little bit slowly, bit by bit. Yeah.
Well, the
so
reason
that's
why I'm
really
trying to do that is
pretty
get
good,
that hard side though for the
Mhm.
the actual line. Again, this is not a version of this shot that I
that's-
use at all. So
Yeah, that's looking pretty good already though. Yeah.
yeah, that got that out really quick, guys.
Yeah.
So content aware fill.
Yep. Just shift backspace. I call it the magic tool because honestly, it does magic sometimes.
Well, then, and that definitely shows the limitations of phone apps. I mean, the Pixar program that I use, or Pixar app that I use, does a
Mhm.
really good job, but the time that's spent compared to doing something like that is night and day. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's definitely something that I need to
Mhm.
step up into.
Yeah, Photoshop is to me honestly a must when it comes to editing. Once you use Photoshop, I don't think I can use anything else. It's
Right.
honestly amazing.
Green, talk again for a second there, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Check.
Yeah,
Why?
he's doing.
Yeah, you're
something.
really quiet. Can you click on the little 3 dots there and turn up your mic a little bit, please?
Sure.
I don't know. Like, are you too far away from the mic, or is
No, it's right below me.
interesting?
That's what she said.
Of course, Maz.
Can you
Of
hear me
course.
any better now?
Comment every time.
Any
No,
better?
maybe some more.
Yeah, it's still a little.
Hello?
You need more power, sir.
Oh, whoa.
I literally had it on. I'll
There we
have to
go.
be like V. No, I have to be like V and hold the mic like he does.
Dude, you sound great
yeah.
now.
So yeah, now you sound great.
Okay, I'll
You sound
just
like a
I'll,
professional.
I'll just hold it like this. Okay,
So
I'll just
there's
have to
some
hang
different
it.
methods to work
Yeah.
with. Now you can, I didn't take any clean plates, but if you take a clean plate background, what's going on, Big Dog Pound? What's going on?
Hey
What
man.
are you doing? We'll get into this photo here in a bit. This is just a worker with. We're just working with this one, but thank you, Big Dog Pound. Appreciate it. So a clean plate basically would be, if I had enough foresight, you want to probably take it after you take your original picture.
Yeah.
That way you have, your focus. Why? Just let me move this thing. There we go. It was like doing everything else. So you would take this shot, and again, I would take a gazillion of these shots because you never know really in the end which one you like. Like by the time I got done with it, I didn't like this wall here. It looked too much. I guess it'd be helpful if I put this one. All right. So you take this shot, right? And you get the shot that you want. And then while your focus is still set, you want to make sure you lock your focus so your camera doesn't try to track something else.
Mhm.
You're going to then take a shot without anything but your background.
Yep.
You're going to, so this is works best on a tripod, and it works best without fog or smoke. I mean, you can use it, but it starts getting a little hairy. No offense, Harry. Didn't mean to drag you into this, man. Kicking the stream. But it can get a little tricky to work with, man. Once you got these, like I always use a haze and stuff, and that's something else we're going to talk about too. Get some haze for your shots.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not need to use it as much as I do or anybody else does, but when you use haze, it really can change your lighting. It can really up your lighting game and give you some really nice atmospheric lighting. So with that being said, CT603 is saying, "What's up, Green? Maz and Harry,
What's up?
What's up,
BDP1."
CT?
CT. Just this really quick.
Sorry. All right, let me get this out of the way. And let me take a look at what we got going on here. Let's see. Why is that there? I didn't want that. I'm glad that was gone. There we go. All right. So, Harry, man, let's pull up some of your shots and let's talk about those today. I don't want to be the only one talking about my shots. And since you've been gone, we're going to start with you.
Oh yeah. Glad to be back.
Get your stuff pulled up
And
here.
work on more shots because I was so limited when I was in Vietnam. They were all backlogged shots that I had to.
What did you
back
start
up.
with? That Yoda shot when you were out there? Was it the last?
I think that was the only one that I was able to take. Yeah, and that was just in front of my laptop.
Okay, but you had some you hadn't shared yet, right? Or something like that.
What do you mean?
This was in June after you'd already left, right?
Yeah, so these are all taken when I was still here before I left. So I took all these shots, and then when I went to Vietnam, that's where I edited them all and posted them. But these were all taken when I was still here.
And is this
Yeah,
like a
and
Battlefront screen grab?
Yep, these are all from Battlefront, and I love that game now just because of that.
Yeah, I need to utilize that a little bit more. That's
Yeah, it's honestly a great tool.
Yeah.
And I really love just having the Phase 1 trooper on the staff there. So yeah, I had to take a shot of that really quick.
Real quick, let's go back to Toy Talk real quick with that question.
Arena
Because I
fetch.
forgot to ask. Let me find the window. I forgot to ask, who's getting this?
Yeah, not me. Not me.
Harold, you didn't get it either?
No, I said me. I told you. I know.
Oh.
I told you. Yeah. I was
thought you
gonna
said
try to
not new.
troll in one of the streams and say that I canceled it just to see what kind of reaction I would get.
Oh my god!
What's wrong with you?
Blasphemy!
But no, this one is the one I think I'm going to put on the throne. This is
Ooh, yeah.
I think that's gonna look cool.
Yeah.
I think with a nice god, especially for a shot like a godlight shining straight over the top of him, little rim light behind him, little glow, and I think holding that spear.
Speaking of a throne, I need to 3D print those little Rancor skulls that go on that
the little
base
Rancor
plate.
thing. Yeah.
So I can get some foam and just make a base plate and just shove those on there, because that's all they are, is little Rancor heads with the So, but I myself, I did get this. I was one of the first people, I think, to pre-order them, because I was surprised he was up yet. I hadn't gotten an email or anything about a code or anything, and I had tried it just a few minutes before that, and I was like, nah. And then for some reason, I was like, wait, it's back up. Let me try to buy it now. And I said, okay, you have it. Go.
I think there was a photo from Secret Base somebody had posted in the paint. Like, the paint on it looked horrible too, but then Mr. Collecting Ventures, during his unboxing, it looks just like this out of the promo images. So I don't know what
MRC
it was, just lighting.
Review.
Yeah.
MRC, a lot of shots from Secret Base, they just look off. Yeah, until you get them like in hand and they look completely different. Yeah, it's just the lighting that they have there sometimes.
But it does have that really nice gloss black, and it looked really good.
Very cool.
So,
I think I inadvertently just set up myself to do some bitch work here. G fans like, Maz, I need some of those 3D printed Rancor heads.
Oh yeah.
Did you see we gotta wait. We gotta wait on Harry to design them. He's got to design them.
Yeah, I gotta make them. Yep, I'm still also waiting on my printer.
Yeah, where is that?
Supposed to be July. It was supposed to be July, but now it's September. So.
What printer did you order?
Frozen 80, Mighty 8K.
Oh, you got an 8K coming.
I got an 8K. Yeah.
Mine's still a 4K. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm planning to make head sculpt look really, really crisp. So that's the reason why I went with the 8K.
Congrats, ET603. Yeah, I nailed one, Harold nailed one, and Harry did not get one.
I did not get one.
So I'm hoping for your sake, if you are considering getting it, it does come back. If it comes back, it's gonna be fleeting. I think this is gonna be one that's gonna stay gone. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'd hate to have bought it on FOMO and then it'd be the armor all over again. Who's still up.
But I sent you a message on Instagram too of something that was teased. Actually, there's no photo for it.
Oh yeah, the tuna photo. I saw somebody. Oh yeah. The Ahsoka Tano 1/6 scale Clone Wars coming soon from Sideshow. So this is Sideshow.
Oh, Sideshow. So the animated look. Yeah.
So I will be sneaking that, but I saw pictures of Anakin and his face looked a lot softer than the promo. So I'm kind of worried.
That's
the
how
promos
it is, though,
looked a lot
right?
better than the actual figure when they first put it out. So I'll have time though to decide on her, because I'll have Anakin in hand and probably Obi-Wan. I assume they're gonna be shipping out soon since they have them unsealed and revealed.
Where's that General Kenobi? What the heck?
Well, Sideshow's got
Still
one
waiting. I want the Ewan face sculpt for sure.
And he doesn't have the armor pieces either, so
the
Sideshow one.
Ben, did you miss one because of the European market thing? Well, Harold got two, man. Maybe he'll hook you up with one.
No, I only got one. I was going to, but I only got one.
Somebody got two. I remember. Maybe they'll hook you up.
Bennikin. I like that name.
Or was it CT? Maybe, I don't know.
No, it wasn't CT. It was somebody else though. Dockinator. I don't know if I said hello to you, man. If I didn't, I apologize.
Oh, hey, Dockinator. What's up?
Dockinator.
All right. I thought somebody mentioned they got two of them. I forget who it was. But anyway, if somebody got two, that'd be awesome. He'll hook up some of their viewers. But if you don't want to, I'm not going to make you either. If you don't, then you can't come back. Yeah. All right, let's move on, man. All right, so this shot, man, you use your screen method. You got the game going. You put him in there. You put a little motion blur on his backside, right?
Blur. Yep.
And a little bit on the front
and the background too.
Okay, yeah. But you
so
did
the
that as a
background is
separate
almost-
plate, right? This is one where you
Yeah.
actually do the plates because you knew, Now, do you use any fog in these or anything like that? Do you
A
use any
little
haze?
bit. Always a little bit of fog in there. And that's the beauty of using a video camera. I can pick the exact frame with the exact amount of fog that I want. And I do like that quite a bit.
And you have to fog both shots. If you're going to use fog, you got to use fog with the figure and then without the figure. If you're doing this,
Yes.
method. You can't do it just
Yes.
one or the other because then the fog isn't three-dimensional. The fog is just,
Yep.
and you can tell when you look at it. The trained
Yeah.
eye will see it.
Yep.
You
So
don't,
when
you
I
don't know
take
your
a clean-
your eye's trained, but it is.
Yeah, when I take the clean plate, I will also throw in fog as well,
Yeah.
so it matches.
You just
Yeah.
try to match it up as best you can,
Yeah.
at least the
Yep.
thickness and stuff, so you can move things over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is good stuff, man.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Carlito, that's right. You mentioned you ordered one, but you wish you'd ordered two. Okay, I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to get your hopes up, man. Sorry about that, buddy. Let's see. Oh, we got more here. Ooh,
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I
of
didn't
a
even look at this
close-up.
one yet, man. Jeez. This
Oh yeah,
first one's
yeah.
good.
It's like
Yeah, I think I only looked at the first one. Yeah.
yeah. These were some shots that I'm like, I'm not too happy about it, so I just threw them in there as like a little montage
It's
thing.
not bad though. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but could be better. There was the last.
I
there was
actually
another
like
in
this
the
one
end.
better than the first one.
Okay, it does look
Only
a bit more
because-
realistic.
Only because something weird's going on with this is blur here. I don't know if it's the
Yeah, I
smoke
think I might have
behind it
went-
or whatever, but it looks like the blur is kind of off.
Yeah, I
in
think I
this
went a
sphere.
little too
It
hard
could be
on
the
blur.
smoke though, or whatever this dark is.
Might be a
Making it-
tree. I'm not sure. Could be a tree.
Could be. And then here's you bought this while you were
Yes.
in Vietnam, dude.
bought
You
this
got a
while I was in
Attack of the
Vietnam.
Clones Yoda. I'm gonna like everybody else's
So-
comment just for you, man.
So happy about that purchase. I have him right here. Oh my god. Still in the box.
Wait, still in the box, but you took pictures of him. What do you mean?
Yeah,
still
so I mean I took him out, but I put him back in. But I'm so happy
just
about
when I
this.
thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
So happy about that.
And just the
And
fact you said
also
you got it
this
for retail,
guy.
right?
The retail for
Oh.
both of these guys.
Oh, hold on. We'll come back to you.
Oh man.
Director Krennic retail.
Mm.
Oh,
Awesome, dude.
what a
Nice.
beautiful trip. That was the best part about the trip.
Here's a great question. Mike Mansell asked, "What size is your screen you're shooting on?"
I'm shooting everything on my 60-inch TV.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
not this shot. This shot specifically, that was just my laptop because I didn't have a TV when I was in Vietnam. But he was tiny.
You
so
got
I
that
thought-
much of Yoda to show through with the laptop there? That's pretty awesome,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He's kind of tiny, so it kind of works out
He's just-
perfectly.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, just a little small little
Right.
guy. He's so cute. I love him.
Now, see, I didn't really want to talk too much about my stuff right yet, but I do have a question because you're shooting on the monitor, and I tried that again while you were out of town. And I
Oh,
wanna
okay.
get your thoughts on that. Let me find a thing I can go to here. All photos. So this one here,
Ooh,
bloody.
Yeah, that came out nice.
that works.
Yeah,
That
but
works.
see how you had depth with your objects back there on the monitor? I don't
Mhm.
feel like I have any depth here.
Nice. I
You
see
know?
it.
So-
I see
so
a
like,
little,
yeah. The depth there.
But that's the
Yeah, so,
subject that's in
like-
the screen is naturally set back that way, so I think it
Yeah.
looks good.
So the original shot and from the movie, it's kind of like that already. So the camera just kind of picks up the the area that's really blurred, being far back. So it was already like that in the original shot from the movie.
So what would you do differently to
So
get that depth in
you
this
could
shot?
Yeah, you
Because
can
the
also
Ferris
mess
wheel and the
with
spider look
background.
all on the same plane, which is not cool.
Like you can mess with the background itself. Like you can, blur out the area that you want to be more blurred in the background before you take your shot, and then you can throw the background on.
Oh, what
And
are
then
you
they'll
using? What are you doing that with? You gotta tell me.
So if you go into Photoshop really quick, I use tilt shift blur. That's the one thing that I use quite a lot.
Let me pull back Photoshop
Yeah,
here.
Yeah. So if you go to filter on top, down to blur gallery, and then tilt shift.
blur.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the one that I always use. Yeah, so
And
this one you can rotate it, and then you can kind of, adjust the area that you want to be blurred and the area that you don't want to be
Where-
blurred.
I'm looking
So
for
if
the
you hover
rotate.
on top of the white dot, the top white dot,
Right here.
you see the 3 white dots in the middle. I'm pointing at my screen, but yeah. So go up to the top one.
Uh huh.
Yeah, there you go. So you can see that little cursor changes into like a little, a little curve, and then you can rotate like that. Yep. And then if you click the middle circle, you can drag that whole thing to whichever area you want.
Oh.
So yeah, just like that. Yeah.
All right, but see, I would do this before I use the
So you
clipper
would
here.
you would want to do that with the background first, and then throw that
Yeah,
in the
but
back.
see, it looks like it's all still one blur. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Is it?
So the area where the middle circle is where it's not blurred. That's going to be the area where it's still in focus. So whatever is outside of that will be blurred. Yeah, and you might have to play around with it a little bit. It's a bit confusing at first.
See, that blurred it a lot more.
Yep,
Yeah.
that did something. Yep.
It could be my eyes, but
Yeah, this is tricky, man.
I
This is
could be
tricky.
going blind, but
Can I not make this focal plane in the center any bigger?
you can. And so if you drag out those two,
I'm trying to drag, and it's saying no.
yeah, you have to hover like at the correct spot. There we go. Yeah, and then you can drag that out, and you can do the same with the other side as well. There.
You got to do that over the line.
Yeah, over the line. Yeah.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna mess up my logo because this is.
Yeah. And you have to throw that back in. But yeah, that's how I usually do blurs. I think it's the best way to control where you want the blur to be and where you want the focus to be.
No, that's good to know. I haven't played with that blur at all. So there you guys have it. You want to do that on your clean plate background though.
Exactly.
Now, as you mentioned and as we saw, it kind of took my center area and didn't blur it, but it did the right or left. But like so, in this particular shot, the spider is closer to him than the Ferris wheel. So how do I give just one side?
Honestly, I would just duplicate your layer here and then just blur the whole thing and then just use
and mask
Yeah.
the side out and then reblur. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yep.
Fair enough. But yeah, all right. I just since we were talking about that blur, I wanted to get with you on that.
Yeah, so in this shot it was already like that, but if it's not, you can do the same thing with this right here. And like use tilt shift, and then put the focus on the left and then blur out the right side of it and then throw the background on and then use the background.
Okay. Good to know. So that's something for using backgrounds, guys.
Mhm.
Let's see. So yeah, that was about your screen. Normally you said you use a 60-inch, right?
60-inch for my normal shots, but for this shot, just my laptop.
Let's see. OG fan was saying Commander Green. Some people were wild about this figure, and everybody's on the I don't pre-order kick, so you don't know. You guys are talking about Boba Fett again?
yeah, he thought I was serious
think
for
so.
a minute.
Oh.
And I said that I wasn't.
Yeah, I ordered them. I was like, hell with it, let's do it. Big Dog Pound. Let's see. Do you guys use Illustrator too? I have Illustrator. I'm not great with it, but I use it to build my logo.
Illustrator is more, it's more for like logos and just to design, some illustration. Not best for photo editing, to be honest. So I wouldn't use Illustrator for that.
Yeah, and I haven't used that. I haven't used that at all.
Yeah, it's very specific.
What's the Ripaverse? And
Ripaverse?
greetings, Exotic Carfax. Ripaverse. Should I know that? It's
I feel like I should know that. Yeah, I feel like we should know that.
I feel like the boat left and I didn't get on the boat. Saying. Doing the elbow cough thing. Dab on those settings. Okay. Exotic Carfax. All right. So yeah, great score by the way. Also on this Yoda, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very, very happy about that.
And I take it you took this one as well while you're out, right?
Yeah, I took that one as well. I just wanted to, imagine what he was like right after he went into exile. Now he's on Dagobah for the first time.
Yeah. you got great lighting here, but can I suggest that maybe you need like a little bit of a bounce on this side of him?
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yep, his right side's a bit too dark.
Camera left, yes.
Camera left. His
So
right.
that's how you do it. So everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, you're in that whole camera thing.
But the way that his hair's lit up is like that's awesome just to show that off.
Yeah, I love
Dude,
the
his hair is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get him, but you've made it look good. Like,
yeah, it looks.
like,
it actually looks really good.
because I've seen people do review videos and stuff, and excuse me, and the hair looked really fake and synthetic, and I was like, I don't want that figure. But now when you
have
shoot it,
when you have some rim light in there, looks so realistic. Yeah,
and everybody like I've seen actual like photographs, like photography of it. It looks really good. So.
Yeah, I love this figure. I don't know why I didn't pick him up before, honestly.
Oh, you're Anakin. Did you get you got this snap
Anakin.
because we saw what's his name on it. This is a good shot of Anakin, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. This is. I thought it was a little bland. He's just kind of standing there.
He needs a little bit
And
more bounce card here again.
Yeah, I almost didn't post this one, but I was like, I just wanted to post something. So threw him in there.
He's fitting with the background really well and everything.
Yeah,
so it's
rim light. There you go.
Yeah.
Throw in some rim lights.
Where's Lou?
Come on. I hope you guys haven't forgotten.
I gotta whip out my Anakin now. I've only done one shot of him so far. You weren't here for it.
Go. That's a great post.
He actually, I don't like Hayden Christensen's head sculpt, but I think that in this one, I think the lighting plays really well with it. It actually.
Really? I actually like that scope quite a bit.
Say again?
I like the scope quite a bit, actually.
Oh.
Did
I
you
just never been a big fan of Hayden Christensen.
I see. I mean, he was honestly really good in Kenobi. Like, really good. I'm talking about
Can you see my big mess up here, though? Do you see where I failed? It was a real obvious fail that got pointed out to me in that channel I brought you into the other night.
What are you talking about?
See something I missed?
Oh, I know what it was.
Yeah, hold on here. I want to see if
the one that I've been told.
Yeah. I've lectured Harold on this.
Yes.
I'm not seeing it. Are you talking about the lights? The light on the set? The light? No?
No, I mean, no.
No.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
Part of that was correct.
Yeah. Not quite.
Okay, yeah, I give in. Just tell
The
me.
lightsaber, I forgot to do the blur on it to give it the focal.
Oh, the
It's not-
lightsaber.
it's
yeah.
behind
Because I
yeah.
used saber to build it, and I forgot to any kind of blur to make it look. Because that's going behind him. He's kind of got it behind
Yeah,
him.
it honestly looks fine. It looks okay to me.
It's not horrible, but he did point it out.
Yeah.
Now I can't stop seeing it. And I'm like, man, I've lectured Harold on this. And
So yeah, so tilt shift blur is actually really good for that too.
okay.
So you can have like half of it, being in focus, and then the other half of it.
And just mask out
Not
the other half that I don't want to blur. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So yeah, hell yeah.
Other than that, it's okay. It's fine.
Because the rest of the stuff in here has got the actual depth. These are all in-camera pieces, like these troopers and stuff. So I don't want to blur them further. So what I would do is that tilt shift blur, and of course, keep him centered right here, like I got him, and then mask all around here and all around here and all over, pretty much everywhere but the lightsaber. So only the lightsaber has the blur.
Yep. Is it on like a separate layer, the saber?
It is, but
should
the
be, right?
problem
Yeah.
is that I added other effects to it, and so when I tried to blur it after the fact, it started really diluting the other effects.
Okay. I see.
And thank you, Big Dog Pound. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, I was actually very happy with the shot, considering I was on the fence with the figure when I bought him.
I love the figure.
Did you get the
agree.
Skyso exclusive that has the poncho like this one?
Yeah, I have the poncho as well. Yep.
That peeved me off, man. They wouldn't let me use my coupon because of the poncho.
Ugh.
I was like, the figure's the same price without the poncho. Why?
Yeah. Why would you not?
It's just a different SKU number, so it throws everything off. So sorry, you can't have it.
All right. we're gonna move into my favorite shot of this week real quick. Actually, I got several good shots, I guess, we haven't talked about, but this one here.
It's got a letterbox, so I immediately love it.
CT603 sent his stat back for the exclusive with the poncho. Yeah, the poncho is a pain to work with, though. You got to really finagle it to get it to do anything.
I haven't even used it too much.
Yeah, I haven't.
I like it better than the cloak, though, or the cape.
No, I like the cape, but
I do like the cape. I wish it was wired, though.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. It drapes really well without the wire. Though. Really
yeah, but I want to have some flowing in the wind shots.
Let me go to my BTS. This reel is almost like you guys need to all check out this reel. All right, make sure you get me some plays on this. But
yeah, I'll do that.
So
I love that effect. That's awesome.
What's that?
I said I love that idea with the wire and the wrap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, it's not my idea. I think I got it from Posing from Peter. And I don't know if he's tightened the wire like this, because I've wrapped it around here tight, so I can get a nice, good. That was one thing when I first bought my first Spider-Man. I was very disappointed that those webs aren't bendable.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way. I was like, "Ooh, I got the Advanced Spider-Man. Let's snap." I was not happy, dude. I was not happy. So I leave those in the box now.
Honestly, I think these look better. So yeah,
they look better anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This is just plastic wrap, and you want to use glue. Like in this video here, you're going to see that I'm going to use some glue. Let me speed it up a little bit. There's the wire, and just cling wrap, plastic wrap, whatever.
It's just on you, by the
way.
way.
It doesn't have to be the Glad one, and then you have little strips of it, and you want to kind of pull it all together. Hot glue a little bit at a time, like I'm doing here, and then just start wrapping it tightly around your wire, and
the screen was just on you, by the way.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Taking all the attention.
God, now I got to watch the whole thing to get it together where I was just talking. Anyway, use a little strap of plastic wrap, and then I really do have this. Oh, let's start this all over.
Nice.
So we got that. We're here. Yeah. There's the wire. Plastic wrap. It doesn't have to be Glad, guys. It could be any brand. That's what I had. All right. I'm not trying to endorse anything. I mean, just saying.
Getting that sponsorship.
So a little strip like that, just a thinner strip, like an inch and a half. Whatever the smallest you can tear off that thing and make it one long strip works best. And then you're going to tighten it all up like that. Get your glue gun and do little bits of glue at a time, because the glue is, of course, going to dry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just wrap it around. Nice tight wrap like that. Nice tight wrap. Cool. That's what you're going to do.
I have to do that myself, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's the finished product. And then, of course, we could jump into the lights. I got... On the one side, I need a nice big light to put on this stuff instead of just the loom cubes. But I got the one little loom cube there showing off the side. I'm holding this one because I'm too lazy to put it on a stand. And I got blue and blue, so these are both blue. And that blue, you'll see it here in a minute, is a little below him. And don't worry about that alien box. That's from when I was trying to stack that wall behind him, which if you guys were here earlier, you saw that wall. It didn't work. I pulled it out. Got a light underneath him. Just really, I was trying to light up the arms because they were coming in really dark. So, there's that. Now, you see on the webs here, I wrapped it around his hand, but I didn't even bother to try to wrap it here. There was no point, We can just use the tools that we know of, a content-aware fill or whatever, and just pull this off and just add your own little effects to make it look like he's got it. They didn't turn out great, but they're not bad. This stand though was impressive. This is one of my light stands, and even though the crotch grabber thingy doesn't fit on it, I just filled that thing with some hot glue.
Hot glue. Yeah.
I was like, "You will hold this." And then as soon as I was done, the stand piece broke off of there, and I got all the glue out. We're fine. We can keep working. It's great. We can use it again. The funny thing is, though, is this is where I was trying to shoot from, this angle here. But then I was shooting this video, and I came through here. And I was like, wait, I need to come back here and shoot it from this angle. And that's what I ended up doing, you know. So, and then I did a time lapse of everything, you know. Boom, boom. See, there's me with that wall, right? That wall's going to disappear. It's going to be like, I don't like it. It looks too short. It's bad. It's gone. Boom.
Yeah, I love the final shot, though. A blue coming from the top and the side. It's perfect.
Yep. I can't shoot daytime. Not often anyway.
Yeah, I struggle with that too.
So Harold, what do you have today, man? What do we have? Let's go pull you up. I know you tagged me in something, right?
I don't think I did.
Oh, so we don't want to go to Commander Green?
No, I mean you can go to my page. I'm just saying I don't think it was on your hashtag, but there's just the Boba Fett shot and the Anakin and Troopers.
All right, let's tear Harold apart, guys. What do you got, Harry?
I'll just sit back.
I guess I should
listen. It's fine.
God dang it! You gotta There's Harold's shot. There we go. Boba Fett.
All right, let's tear it apart.
All right, fly it apart.
It's perfect. How dare you made it look perfect? Yeah, I actually don't know if I have anything bad to say about this. Yeah,
this was kind of like a lighting test too, because I wanted to do something, I think, with my Vader for like a carbon freeze chamber with that lighting, with that blue and orange like that. So I need to come up with something else for the background to make it look like the steps and like all that like scaffolding and stuff around him. From the chamber, but yeah, I like the way that the light was just barely out of frame and kind of gave it that effect as if he just launched like a rocket off of his wrist.
My favorite part of this whole shot is right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Here. I love how you get this. See how you get this hotter, warmer light to this cooler purplish. You get that shift in tone going across his helmet, which is great. So it's not just a light fading off. You're getting the hotter oranges, and then it's fading off to that lavender / purple here, which is gorgeous how it's doing that. The pose is a little wonky though, which is why this is my favorite part of it.
No, I mean it would be served better just a really tight cropped like portrait shot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Carlito says it looks great, Commander Green.
Thank you, sir.
He likes it. I'm digging it though. Just my problems with the pose, I'm sure you see him, is you're not able to get this arm raised right. It just looks kind of off, like the figure can't move past that joint, which it may not be able to. But whenever I'm posing a figure and it's got a limitation like that, I fudge it. I try to accommodate for its limitation and yet still get the angle. I mean, like this guy, like Spider-Man right here, man. He can't pull this pose off. This pose, if you look at it, I mean, he's all kinds of broken right now. he's just doing this weird. I mean, you wouldn't want to put him in this position normally. He just looks funny. But you get him here, and he's rocking the cool classic pose. So.
I applaud you for leaving him in that pose for that long, though, because I would have been freaking out by now.
He's all right. He's all right. So, yeah, you just gotta, like, this arm. Could you not get that any tighter? That elbow here?
No, and honestly, this was a photo. This is one of those things I really was experimenting with the light, and I like the way that kind of came off. And I think that was a bigger part of it, of wanting to do that. And I think when I took it and I said, oh, I do like that, so I just wanted to share it because of that. But I agree. Yeah, I mean, it could be definitely. It kind of goes back to like the heavy Mando. When it's like I couldn't get the stance right and the gun level, and it just took me a little time, and now I've kind of got that nailed down. Hey, Anthony, man.
Mafia, how's it going?
Long time, sir. I hope you nailed one of those Boba Fett's, man. I hope you got one. Dude, your lighting is awesome. I love the lighting.
Yeah, that stands out to me the most. Like
if that's all you were focusing on, then
yeah, the lighting is so great that the pose is like, doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks great.
I mean, yeah, crop it and just do the portrait here. That'd probably be your best bet. Just recrop this. You don't even have to bring this into the shot because you've got it all right here. You know, just crop it. Just come back and crop this as a portrait.
Right.
I think
throw a letterbox on there. It'll be perfect.
All right. Here is Anakin, and this is interesting. What do you got, Harry?
I think the thing that stands out to me the most is the trooper on the left. I think he's a little bit too blown out, a little bit too bright. I think, yeah, that's the main thing that stands out to me the most. Yeah, but that's about it. I love the angle that you're shooting this from. I love all the poses. Yeah, that's just the main thing. What do you think, Boss?
Well, all right. So Anakin's face is lit up by this here, right? This light here, and it looks like another blast. Oh, this is lightsaber down here, right?
There's one just off to the left of the camera, like camera left, and then shining in on his face that way. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this light here on his face. I know the lightsaber is going to cast some, but what it's doing to his chin, I'm not a fan of that. I don't know what it is. Other than that, everybody else looks great to me. And of course, this trooper is blown out. We're going to rehash that, but there's something weird about what this light is doing to his chin here. Quan Harbor, what's up? All right, so I killed all the conversation with that. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and the one thing I think that I can pull out of it too is that it's just not as sharp. I think that's the one thing I've been able to do a little bit, just get some cleaner, sharper photos too. And this one's just a little bit grainy, and just again, it's a lot of the lighting.
Well,
could have helped that too. So,
I think if you think about it, I think the problem is that this is a soft light here where it's hitting his face, and you needed a hard light here. Given that this is a small light source, it's going to be a hard light hitting his face here. This light here is going to be almost non-existent on his face. It's going to be very subtle on his face. So you just got, I think what it is you got too much and it's soft. That's what's happening here with his face. And I think that's why it looks kind of funny to me.
And I think if you made because it looks a bit too like purple-ish. Maybe if it's just me, maybe if you turn that down and make it a bit more blue, I think it might have worked a little bit better than.
Well, he's got that background light. He's getting that purple from that because he's got a warm light here, and that's a yellow mixed with blue.
It kind of blended, yeah.
Green. He's got more of a orangish light. So
yeah.
Rex looks really great though. Rex looks phenomenal right here.
Yeah, I was able to kind of get them on the same plane, so they were able to focus together, and it didn't look like he was a little blurred out. He's a little bit more in focus than I actually even intended on, I think. So,
mission failed successfully.
Yeah, you nailed Rex. Anakin, I think you got to consider that this light source from this laser is going to be a small light source. A smaller light is going to harsher light. Think of a flashlight. You throw in a flashlight on something, it's going to be a harsh light on your subject. So it's going to be a quick, harsh light from a small light source like this. And that's really the only. I think that's what really is killing Anakin right now is that soft light on his face.
Yeah, and like Harry said, just that trooper's just way too like blown out. And
yeah.
The camera right side is great. The camera right side is fine. It's the camera left side that is too soft. Let's move on.
I think
we got that. Let me see. Was there any other shot I need to go over real quick? Did we go over this one yet? Before we get onto the viewers. And by the way, Barrett, what's going on? Rubbing in that pre-order I see, that Boba Fett Arena order. That's congrats on getting that though, by the way. Congrats.
He's hot right now.
So this is at Hiya Toys, man. He's a 1/18. This is a 1/18 scale.
Wow.
Xenomorph, man. This is crazy. I did the behind the scenes for this right here. And I was trying this new trick with the camera where I go like this. I go, whee! I had a lot of people if the eggs came with her because that kind of confused them. And I was like, no. So we just do that. We throw the 100mm lens on. And I got this one light here, just giving her some backlighting here. I got this blue light over here, just kind of lighting up this wall a little bit. And then I have another, I got my main source light, which is my video light. I got another blue light there. My video light is also on, lighting up that whole right side. And see how quickly it panned away from it? I can't go backwards. Let me zoom out. Okay, let's go back. Since I can't go backwards, I don't go forward, I don't want to ruin it.
The fact that you can't scrub is just dumb to me, I think, at this point. It's like, if you guys are gonna, focus on videos and reels, make it so you can just scrub through the video.
All right.
Like anywhere else.
Yeah.
So there's my huge light that I use for, when I'm on here, like this, what's shining on me right now. I don't usually use this in my shots, but I had it over there because I was doing the stop motion stuff. I need to be able to light the scenes. I was like, I'm going to try to use this as a source light. And so it's lighting up this whole side. There's her, and then there's the time lapse. So
very cool. Yeah, I love that shot. Straight out
but
of the movie.
These are great little figures. They don't work well with like NECA. They're too small for that. But it's a great figure. What do we got here?
And I know you have cool light in that too, but I love that warm light because honestly, that's one thing that I always try to do is to cool and dark. So I'm trying to use more like warmer tones and stuff like that. But I like the way that
right?
that right hand side. I love the way that looks. Yeah,
it's classic orange and teal.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a lot of this came from the color that I used in Lightroom.
Okay.
I use a lot of white on that right side, so it was just really an effect I pulled from Lightroom, like the different preset that I used. So which did that. I forget which one I used, but it ended up being more of an orangish yellow on that side. And I put a lot of particle effects in here, though, like layered several particles. I was on that whole Stranger Things kick, and I was trying to get that upside down part.
Yeah.
So I blew out the entire wall that was behind her. It was just way out of focus. All right, so let's look at the hashtag, see if there's anything there.
Is it working properly now?
Probably not. I know my stuff isn't. It says I only got 105 posts here, so all right.
Okay.
Here's a new one, and I know how recent and whatever works, but here's one that we haven't done yet. This one was just posted a couple of days ago. This is Mike Mansell, dude. This is fire, Mike. This is fire. Harold, go first, man. What you think? What you got?
Oh man, I love just the shadow, the way that's cast, just from like another street light shining through. But just everything, even just all the stuff in the foreground. All the props, I mean, it's just a really solid shot. It looks pretty much lit well from every angle from what I can see, at least on my screen, so no, it looks really good.
Harry?
Yeah, that's honestly all I can say too. Like, I love the setup. I love all the little debris that he has on the floor. That really adds a lot to it, so it doesn't look flat. And yeah, lighting is great. Even on the camera left, like you can kind of see. I don't know if he has a bounce there, but it looks like there is. And I like that. That looks really good. Very evenly lit.
I don't think I can find anything wrong with this. I mean, if I were to really nitpick, I think this shadow's a little hard. And maybe I don't know if that's in the camera like that. But if it's not, then then that would be my gripe. If it's in the camera like that, then forget about what I just said. I mean, it's just,
I think it might be.
But this is a perfect example of using haze in your shots, guys. It doesn't have to be like this huge fog. This is just
haze.
help creating the light dispersion throughout the entire shot. So the whole shot's got this nice light to it. The light is all around and it's hitting everything. But Mike, I love this shot. I love your use of foreground elements here. And this is apparently an extreme sets thing here, which is awesome. So yeah, this is is great. One thing to note though about these stream sets though is they're not 3-dimensional. These are pretty much just cardboard.
Oh wow!
So, which is why I don't buy them. I'd rather get a 3-dimensional.
Looks pretty good though.
You know, utilize the light, not just bounce it back at me or something. So, but Mike, dude, this is fire. This is awesome. I love it. There's nothing I can do.
The way that set is painted too, though, it gives it enough depth.
Yeah.
That it actually pulls it off enough. I mean, obviously, if it was maybe a little bit further back and bulk it out a little bit, it might hide some of those imperfections in it. But I think it looks, for what it is, I think it looks great. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's nothing really saying that it's cardboard. I just know that it is. So
right, exactly. Yeah.
I know
what you're saying.
So I'm looking up here and going,
especially
okay, the light's not getting pushed
Yeah.
around by this. This is just, one flat piece. And this here is just one flat bit. This is not, the light actually making it. Other than that, though, it looks great. The set is fire. And with these flat sets, though, is you have to be very careful how you light them, or you will cause a glare back at your camera, and it won't look right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike, big kudos to you, man. You got this thing lit
awesome
really
shot,
well.
sir.
I just knew already before I even looked at it, this was a cardboard set. So you just gotta really work with that when you're doing the cardboard. Let's see. Mike is saying, where'd he go? Yes, it is. I should have blurred the background a bit. No, your background is fine.
Yeah.
You didn't have to blur it. Like I said, I knew what I was looking for. I saw that Extreme Sets was tagged, and I know he does cardboard sets. So yeah. But look at this, man. You get even the dirt stuff you got down here on the ground and stuff. It's awesome. It's fire, dude. This is where you want to be at, Mike. This is top level stuff here.
Great shot. Great shot.
Yep.
Let's move on here. Let's see. That's an old one. These are all old ones. This Batman.
The shot is so good.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Owl.Z, sir.
Yep.
KO.Z.
Killing it.
Dude. Hot Toys collectible
like
suit Batman. Harry, you wanted to start? You go ahead and go, man. What you got?
I mean, this looks like a straight up real person. And like I love the blur that he has in the back. And I love that blue, like tiny little bit of blue. That's like the rim light. Yeah, it just looks very cinematic. It's definitely my thing. So yeah, I love the shot. Beautiful.
Harold?
Oh yeah, and again, feeding off that tone that I normally love. It looks like a real, just like Harry's saying, it just looks like a real shot, like a real world environment. With that blur in the background, like the back of his head, and it just looks like he's moved, like maybe just starting to move or whatever. But yeah, looks really good.
All right. Well, I don't have anything really negative to say about this shot. You guys are just winning so hardcore right now. But there is a little nitpick thing I'm going to point out on this one. I really hate to do it because I think you got a great shot here, but this blur is driving me nuts. Because the fall off from here to there shouldn't be that sharp. I don't know if it's an iPhone camera you're using, or because I know when you use the perspective. The when you play with the aperture on an iPhone or whatever, it can
like the
really
portrait setting.
Portrait settings, thank you. So I don't know if that's it or if you put this blur in, after the fact. But you have this blur here on this head. The rest of it looks great, but on his head, this fall off is way too sharp, and you're seeing a definite line where this was an effect applied either via the camera, being like a phone camera or
I think it's very Zack Snyder-y, so I think it kind of works for this shot specifically, because Zack just loves his depth of field. Like everything is just blurred randomly all over the place. So I think it kind of works out.
Well, everything else works, man. I mean, like I said, that blur just grabbed my eye. I'm not saying there's a real problem with it. It's grabbing my eye, which is why I said Juan, he saw the blur too, so good on you, Juan. Juan, I know you tagged me. Don't let me forget to look at some of your stuff. Carlito, the last 2 shots are awesome. Love the Joker and this Batman. Dude. That's right, man. All of these shots have been awesome so far. Big Dog Pound, do you have a non-crop version of the Batman? I think that's a question for AO.Z.
Yeah.
So, AO.Z, if you're watching, you can maybe comment later or something, or reply. Barrett, let's see. Just picked up the Hot Toys Marty McFly and love it. Did anyone else pick him up and or wants him? I don't have him.
Yeah, I don't have him.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I was a bigger Back to the Future fan, but I'm not. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to him. It's a line I don't want to go down right now because I got money going out all other places, man.
Well, and it's like in growing up in that time, I'm obviously watched the movies, not a huge fan, but it's still one of those things as a collectible. I think just having those pieces from different movies from that time, I think it would be really cool to have, but I need to be careful.
I think my biggest problem with why I didn't get into the IP is because I think Ant-Man said it best. I mean, he's like, Back to the Future was a bunch of bullshit.
So Back to the Future's a bunch of
That's
bullshit.
right. That's right.
Good times. Juan, what do you think about with the autocorrect? What did I autocorrect? Something that I typed something autocorrect?
Or he did, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll check it out. Let's see. Let's move on.
Oh yeah, he said you got it, Kaz instead of Maz. He just mistyped.
Oh, okay. AO.Z, this one's great, man. This one's great. I think your Batman's better, of course, but this one's still great.
Yeah, he loves his shore troopers.
Dude, he does.
He
does.
Yeah. Good reason too. They're awesome. They're awesome troopers. Love them.
That makes me want to go grab mine now and go take a shot. So
yeah,
that's nice.
Oh, what's this? Marty Barrett says that Anthony, aka 6K Mafia, he's gonna ditch his clones but keep his Marty McFly.
Yeah, he said he's getting rid of his clones.
What?
Damn.
The 501st Deluxe clones?
I might need one more.
Yeah. I kind of want.
I need 10 more.
Yeah, if the other ones weren't coming, I probably would try to do that. But
I'm gonna get all the clones. I love clones.
Carlito says, Barrett, totally agree on the Marty McFly. It's great, and despite public opinion, I like the Einstein. Yeah, I'm not knocking that, Marty. It's just a collection I don't need to go down. It's just a road I don't need to go down.
Because that's the thing. Once you get a figure like that, then you're like, "Ooh, I need this, and you have your pop culture shelf, and it can just get out of hand."
Yeah.
So,
well, I have a pop culture shelf per se. I mean,
right.
Most of mine are pop culture. Not although Star Wars is taking over pretty heavily.
Well, for me, it would be dangerous because of me trying to stay in my in my Star Wars lane. So,
yeah.
But back to this shot here, man. I like this shot a lot. There's not a lot I could say that's really wrong with this. I think it really just be complementary color to go with that yellow. Just get some of that blue in there somewhere to kind of get rid of so that yellow is not just so heavily hitting you. You want to bring in the complementary to yellow, which is that blue. The gold and teal kind of complementary color wheel. The opposites of the wheel. That's where you want to be at. So maybe the front light, the light that hitting them in the front, you maybe want to go with that bluish light source, and that would help cut this a little bit and not make it so orange. Harold, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, and naturally, even with that light, because it's going to make it like it's obviously darker on that side of him anyway. But I really do love the sun like breaking through between the helmets like that. I think that looks awesome. And
that's great.
And the TIE interceptors there in the background, I think that's what those are. But yeah, just how he's got those blurred out flying by. So yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's
Damn, Mafia, you got rid of Rex and Cody and the Coruscant guards.
Or going
I didn't even
to
have a Cody.
Oh man,
I guess I don't need one. But yeah, this is a great shot. AO.Z. Let's move on. Since
I love this.
We've already looked at this one, didn't we?
Was that last week? Oh, that one. Yeah.
But Mike Mansell, this is another great shot, man. This is a great. I don't know if we went over this or not. If we did, I apologize for going over it twice. How about that? I love that you got great looking blurs on these. Both of these, it looks great. I mean, especially for Ahsoka and being the Lego, it gives her that very cartoony feel, which is great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Vader. Yeah, I can't really find anything really wrong with either of them.
I think he did this on Figure Flex. Maybe that's where I'm.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm seeing
I think that's where I saw it from. But yeah, it does. It makes it look like it had just jumped off the screen. It looks really good.
Yeah, I like this one a lot, and I know we're trying to go for that battle here at the, what was the planet where they fought? Harold,
no, come on. I know because you asked me.
I'd ask Anthony, but he's the one for cartoons.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Harry, man, you missed a whole picture, but it's okay.
Yeah, sorry, my dad called. He's also in Vegas right now, so we might meet up later.
Rock on. Harry, what do you think, man? What you got? What do you think? Does this picture need anything? This is another one of Mike Mansell's.
It's very interesting because it's a mixture of two different medium. You get Legos and you get is that a Black Series? I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar.
The scale would be about right. I think.
Yeah,
it's very interesting though. That's very interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
so Mike said he messed up the saber. I'm assuming you're referring to Vader's saber because I can see the end of his saber here.
Is it Malachor?
Say again?
Malachor? Is that where they?
That might be it. Yeah, that sounds right.
Like, why can I see? I could never be good in trivia because I would freeze.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here staring. I'm literally staring at the wall, going through names in my head. I would have lost. I would have lost by now.
Yeah, whenever you're drawing your saber effect on here, you want to make your saber a little bit longer because you can always pull off and pull back from the effect, but you can't really add it back on there. It looks funny. So yeah, I love this. This is great. Only thing I would do is just lighten up the background some. That way it gives it a rim lighting of some sort for the figures. Just,
a little bit of rim lighting on this.
Not make it so black up here.
And a little bit of that atmosphere behind it, like some smoke, just to kind of catch some of the light, like you were talking about before.
Yeah, because you get smoke here, and let's have her sabers catch some of that. You get some smoke up here, and let the get some bluer. I mean, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Be awesome. But I mean, it's a great shot. I mean, I like it. I like it, Mike. It's great. I like Mike. Dude, nice. Mike, stop.
That's sweet.
Dude.
Yeah, beautiful lighting.
Shoot with that 50mm lens at 1.8 f10. Wait, what?
F10.
Oh, it's a 1.8 lens. Yeah. F10, 160 is the second, ISO 320. This is great, man. I like this, man. This is great. Again, I would try to pull him out from the background, but I know he's like the ninja and he's gonna be coming out of the shadows, but
I'm just kind of wondering
maybe a rim light or something to kind of separate him a little bit from that black in the background.
I'm kind of wondering how he did this because it looks like they're both in focus, but then Joker's shoulders are out of focus.
Focus stacking, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
So in case you guys are wondering what you can do for focus stacking, there's a couple of things. There's an automated way you can get it to stack the pictures in Photoshop or whatever, but I don't typically do that because I don't take enough. In order to focus stack, you want to take several pictures at different focal lengths.
Mm-hmm.
Usually like a handful, and then you want to layer them all on top of each other, and then you'd use the focus stack feature, I think is in Photoshop, and it would help you line everything. And he says it's a focus stack. But in this case, it's probably just two different focuses, which means you don't really need to do all that, so long as you don't move the camera at all and you're just focusing from one to the other. What you do is just, you take one layer and you just layer mask, and then, bring Batman back, bring his face back. That's all you got to do. So yeah, Mike says he did a focus stack. So
I like it. It just looks like a comic panel. It just it looks cool.
Six Skill Mafia. He is but a clone still. Not a fan of the prequels or Clone Wars compared to original trilogy. I mean, you're focused. That's a good thing because they are going all in on that clone stuff, man. You gotta be careful. They're gonna get all of us. You can't stop the clones.
See, and that's where I'm gonna switch. As much as I still grew up and love the OT, figure wise, it's just I'm going. My brain is going the other way. So I'll still kind of pick up my core characters and legacy characters and stuff like that from the OT. But it's I'm going heavy into prequels and clones going forward.
I love Clone Wars just as much as I love the OTs. I think they're both great.
Mm-hmm.
The movies, you can say things about the movies, but Clone Wars, in general, as a whole, I love Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
What I find myself doing is I love the original trilogy, of course, but I'm not going to try to chase down those figures. I've missed way too many, and I don't want to go backwards and try to get those ones that I missed. They're not cheap, so I'm buying the stuff that I like now, like Mandalorian, which is why when Mandalorian hit me so well, I was like, oh, I love Mandalorian. I was like, I got to get me that figure because I can get in right on the ground floor. I'm not coming in late to that, Clone Wars is another thing, and I'm curbing that. I think I'm taking Vaughn off my list. I'm just going to get Jesse between those two, and I don't think I'm going to get the Bark Speeders at all. Now I might get the AT if they do that, because that's just such a unique vehicle.
TRT,
I want to.
But yeah. But we're digressing, guys. This is a great shot. Again, like he said, he used focus stack, and he also said that he has said I left a bit of blur on Joker trying to get some movement. So that's why he left some of that blur there.
It works.
Some of that movement. Yeah. Let's see here. See, he says, "Thing is, guys, I have 90% of every single OT figure." So gonna grab the missed ones.
You're like almost there. You're like almost there. So that makes sense.
Find your stuff, man. You find your stuff. My buddy Mark, 13 pages, bearded oaf or whatever. He just got his New Hope Leia just the other day, so he's really excited about that, man. This is Grail, so he was really excited to get that, and she looks pretty good.
I have a question about the. Did you see the new the announcement of I think it's like the reissue for the Scout Troopers? And in those, photos, you see Luke in there, and I'm like, what is that? Like a reissue of Luke or something, or like what's going on? Am I missing something?
Oh yeah, they promoted that. They promoted the Wicket with it too.
Yeah. And I'm like,
they have them in the promo images.
Luke, because like if they reissue Luke, I'm gonna get a guy for sure.
All right, Quan sent me the behind the scenes for this or whatever, but he says this is a hot toy, but they didn't make this figure.
So that's not a hot toy.
I'm confused as to what figure this is.
A statue?
Maybe it's I don't think it's a statue. What did he send me that? Did he send it? I can't remember where he sent me the picture. Was it?
Maybe he works for Hot Toys and it's a prototype he has.
Quan. Oh, it went away because of the way they do the pictures, man. Shoot. Disappearing message.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hate when it does that.
Quan, can you send me that picture again, man? That'd be great. If not, But, he took that shot. Let's see, he just said... No, he's selling the 6 Mafia. But, I know he built this... like a plexiglass thing with this image on it, the cat face thing, the Max, whatever cat thing on it. He said it's a super mad toy with Sean Dabb's sculpt is what this is. So it's not a
okay, there we go. Yeah.
This is a really good sculpt though, man. This is really great. But this is a great shot. It looks like it's straight out of the movie, man. This is maybe he'll send me that behind the scenes grab. It's not the best behind the scenes grab, but he's got the camera. His behind-the-scenes camera right next to his actual camera he took the shot with, and he got going through the material that he used. I guess he used like maybe a tray top or something for the plastic. I don't know for sure, but it gave the grain from the tray, not necessarily from his ISO or anything. So, 6 Mafia, so they just showed off Luke, Chewie, and Wicket, but unlikely they'll reissue. If you need a Wicket, man, I think if you need a Wicket, last I was on Pop Culture, they still had the Leia Wicket 2-pack, I think.
Yeah, I just want the Luke. I want the Return of the Jedi Luke.
I'm happy with the Mandalorian one I'm getting.
Yeah, that's good too.
Well, people saw the shuttle Tidarium in the background, and they thought that they're like, "Oh, that would be amazing." It's like, okay, let's not get out of hand. Like, I want vehicles, but that's pushing it. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let's about the picture here real quick. What do you got? What are you thinking?
I'm a little confused about the the logo. I'm not sure. Did you say he put that on a plexiglass?
Actually, he just sent me the thing again. Let me go back.
Like a vinyl, maybe like a vinyl sticker on.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
It's disappearing again. Interesting.
Why is it a disappearing message, Quan? Take the picture. Don't use Instagram to take it. Take the picture, then send the picture through Instagram. Don't take the picture with Instagram, please. I can't click on it from here. I can click on it on my phone, which does us no good. So yeah, Quan, if you can, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. Harold, your thoughts, man?
I mean, just overall as a photo and the way that the figure itself is lit, I mean, it looks really good. And like you said, it looks like a really good sculpt, and I think it would look good on its own without maybe that logo in front of it. I mean, just to show the figure off. But I mean,
are you knocking the logo? Seriously?
If that's what he's going for, I mean,
both of you.
I think it's just getting in the way of the figure for me
this
personally.
From the movie. This is exactly how it was in the movie. She goes up as Catwoman to Max's pad or whatever, and that's the logo on the window, and she looks at the window like,
yeah. That's true.
So she recreated the movie shot.
I take that back.
Yeah, right.
But I would just like to see a shot with just the figure, Yeah.
Don't knock this shot because you want to see some Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah. No, never mind. I take that back. I retract.
We'll move on. If you can get me that other picture, that's great. If not, c'est la vie. This is he's not sharing.
That's a real.
AL.Z with the Batman again.
Do you bleed?
This is the Mezco Batman.
Yep. 112.
Oh, let's back up. You got me the picture. Let's see.
Disappearing message.
Right.
Aha! Oh, there you go. There.
Aha!
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're going for now. Okay.
I can't tell what the heck's going on, man.
I think he's got tape. He's taping that up against. I think it's like a piece of plastic tape on glass, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a decal of that. He's taped it over the glass.
Yeah.
This is like a glass door from his display cabinet, is what it looks like, maybe.
I think so, something like that, yeah.
So, it's still really cool, man. I'm just wondering what this ring is. Like, is it a coffee stain? I'm confused. Where's that ring there? But, yeah, I love it. This is great. Thank you, Quan, for getting that to us, man. Really appreciate it.
That's cool.
All right, let's move back to AL.Z. I'm sorry, AL.Z. I apologize for leaving you to come back. Mezco toys instead of the Hot Toys. BVS. He says he taped it.
Yeah, there you go.
After ripping it from the box. So he got that from like box art or something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's quite ingenious to get that window like that. Can you send me the window? I want to use that. All right. So I think maybe he's using that tilt blur because look at both sides here. Got the blur here and the blur there, and there's a definitive line here.
It's possible. Yeah.
I don't know. AL.Z.
Maybe he did the same thing with the other Batman shot as well. But yeah, no, I still love the lighting. I wouldn't have thought he was 112 just looking at this and didn't know which figure it was.
From the face.
Yeah, from the face maybe, but it's just I think his lighting is so good that it kind of tricked me a little bit.
I love how he got a glint of the eye with the lighting too. Like just a little glint there on the eye. Not so much that you see his eyes behind the mask, like they're really bad. Like you get Michael Myers and you see his eyes through the eye hole. You don't even see that but I like that little glint, that subtle glint that he is in there.
It's kind of like the whole thing with with the visors, like on a helmet, just to get that glare on it somewhere, and to catch the eye like that. It looks really good.
A little bit of life to it, man. A little bit of life. I love it. Great shot, AO.Z. Great shot.
Killing it.
Yeah. The only thing I would ask is that you try to. You don't even have to, but maybe light them from the back a little bit.
Rim lights.
I like my rim lights. I'm just a glutton for punishment.
But again, the atmosphere would probably catch enough light behind it too. Like if you blew something in behind it, it would catch enough of that light to kind of light his back a little bit, maybe.
Let me find Quan's Nightmare Batman real quick because he wants me to mention that. And let's see. Did you tag me on it, Quan? Was it an older one, maybe? Because I know there was some pictures I missed from you. Was it this one here? No, that's JK. That's JK. Is it the Hot Toys Nightmare Batman? Which Nightmare Batman are we talking, Quan?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any Nightmare Batman.
I don't think you get a Nightmare Batman. We can't find it. Now he's sending pictures. He's like, dang it, this one. Jeez.
Is that the new one? The new reissue?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Is this the new one from the 2-pack, Juan? Because I don't know.
Based on his jacket, I don't think so. The jacket looks like it's the old version. I could be wrong though. Or the coat.
Yeah, Quan, we got you. Harold, what you think, man? What you think?
Let's see. I mean, I think maybe if anything, maybe the light coming from like the camera left is like a little harsh on that side. To maybe have it a little bit more warmer than bright, like because that looks like more of a pure white light coming from that direction. So maybe just a little bit warmer tone would like soften it a little bit.
Okay.
Like warming up that light. But other than that, I like that. That's a figure too. Again, I have no emotional attachment to that, and I mean obviously I watched the Snyder Cut and I loved it. I actually really liked it because I kind of caught back up on the DC movies at that time. And I would pick this figure up if I could. So
yeah,
but no, the shot looks really good.
While we got you guys here, man, please make sure, since we got so many people in here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Oh yes,
we greatly appreciate it for the channel, much appreciated. And leave a comment if you're watching this in the replay. Harry, what's your thoughts on this shot, man? What do you think? Is there anything Quan needs to work on here?
What stands out to me the most is the fact that I can kind of tell that it's drywall in the back. I think I would have maybe like used the clone stamp and maybe take out some of those little bumps. That might have
this one here
right there, the most, so that I would have fixed that up a little bit. But other than that, that pose is awesome. I think the lighting is a bit too dark on camera right. Maybe, could use a bounce there. I think that would have been nice.
I don't have anything to say now. You take my. I was holding on that bounce card. I was like, Harold didn't say it. I'm gonna get it. Harry, there you are.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, man, a bounce card, it can do a lot of help. I mean, and you don't even have to point this light that's over on the camera left. You don't have to really point this at the bounce card. Just let the card do the work, because you don't want to light this too much. You don't want to light camera right too much. But you do want to bring, especially up here in the head, you want to bring this out a little bit more. So if you just have the whiteboard over there, maybe this this light on this left side, camera left, isn't really pointing across the way, that's fine. It will still get some light, and it will still throw some light back on Batman, which should be enough to pull him out without losing the effect that you're going for with this darker side, especially if you don't point it at the card itself. As for your wall, just use a piece of whiteboard or something, put that behind them instead, and you can change the color of that whiteboard for the most part with whatever color light you're using. And if you want this yellower tone, you can just get a warming gel on your light, and just kind of cast that kind of color, and it'll give you that daytime shot. I mean, That's how I do my daytime stuff all the time. I use a white background and I'll throw warm light at it. Here's your daytime stuff. I love this Quan though. This is great. But I think he needs a little bit more light up in here, and a bounce card, as Harry was saying, would be the most. It doesn't need it so much down here, so you could even just put a bounce card up on this side, like up here, and that would have pulled the light just enough over here, just to give it a little bit of definition on that side of the face. Let's move on.
Yep.
What we got? Dude, all right. Darkwing Collections.
Oh, goodness.
Grogu wins.
Grogu going hard.
Harold, you saw the first one of this one last week, I think, on the figure flex and stuff. So what do you think of the follow-up here?
Oh man, I mean it's unique for sure. No, that's pretty cool. I love how sharp like that balloon stands out. that looks really cool. But yeah, I mean the lighting looks like it's just kind of giving it that eerie tone.
Harry, you got anything?
Yeah, just the contrast between the red and the green. I think I like that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like straight up like a poster. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Yeah.
I'm really digging this. I would have cut some white in here though a little bit too though, just to kind of. I like the green red. It's a very like vibe that you're building with it, but I would have still. I mean, you cut some white for the knife.
Yeah, there's a little bit of white in there. Yeah,
maybe just a little bit.
Pennywise's head too.
Go with that white here.
Yeah, the top of Pennywise's head.
Yeah, the
back.
top of his hair. Yeah.
But other than that, I like it. I like it a lot, and I love. I mean, I've seen the pictures for the. Here's a little toy talk here for a second. I've seen, we've seen the pictures of the in art version of Pennywise. I think Hot Toys nailed the balloon though, because the in art one, balloon is opaque. At least that we've seen.
Yep. That's what I noticed.
You can put Pennywise's face, and you can see. If you get a good enough light on it, you can see through it. So that's really great. I'm digging this shot though, Darkwing. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Let's move on. This is this one, so we'll skip to that one here. This is Nomad figures, man.
Wow.
This is a NECA Predator, and we can do the behind the scenes. He tagged us. That was the other thing. I didn't want to click on that yet. What do you guys think, man?
Is this composited, or is he using a screen in the back for the background?
We'll answer that question here after we hear from Harold.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to even tell if that's real or fake, because to me it looks blended in so good no matter what he did. But yeah, I love that. Just that glow on the front and the way that it catches his head and like the tops of his arms and everything. No, I like that. That's cool.
Well, this is a NECA figure, but and of course he shot the figure, but yeah, everything else is composited.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So here's his cool little video. I'm gonna take some lessons from that too. Come on.
Oh, this is the one that you told me he does a lot of stuff with water all the time, right?
No, that's Unicorn.
Hey,
that's Unicorn. Oh, okay. All right.
So he's getting them wet. He's spraying them down, getting them wet. You got a black front, and he's cutting them out.
Really good
down
composite.
The background. I'll just be quiet and let you guys watch. Just color correcting everything, trying to
darken that.
Yeah. Even added reflection down there.
Yeah.
I gotta take some lessons from Nomad, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the lighting I think is what really sells it. Yeah.
So whenever you're trying to match something, I'm not great at doing this at all, but whenever you're trying to match something like this, you want to always end up with some kind of effect overlapping the whole thing to help tie it all together. Because even though you can color correct really well and maybe get the colors and the shadows and everything to line up for the most part, there's still going to be something that doesn't quite work. So that's why you see at the end of this, he puts like a haze over the entire thing.
Yeah.
So that it all looks like it fits. Because up until that point, until he puts that haze in, see right here, he still looks like a toy. But right in here, he's brushing this over a little bit, and you're seeing how this is starting to, win out. It's starting to look like it's part of the picture. He's painting it in still. but see, all down here, it doesn't look like he's actually here. And then he adds waterfall mist there, so he's doing multiple layers of this haze, so it's not just one flat layer of haze. And then he added some more, and then he added like a LUTs over the entire thing that did this weird color thing to the entire process, and then he played with it a little bit. Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's great stuff. Nomad Figures. He's in our little chat there that we're in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah. So yeah, great stuff. Hold on. Oh, thanks, Hot Toy Spider-Man. Appreciate it. Hold on, he'll appreciate this. He probably wants to see this real quick. So we got him in his pose. I gotta stay on the camera. It helps, right? So let me put him back on here. Hot Toy Spider-Man was asking me about getting this guy in this pose or whatever. So yeah, he's just got his leg kicked out and as far up as you can get it. You know, this left leg, camera right. And then this leg here isn't going straight up and down for the knee. It's going out a little bit. And we're bringing this back, pretty much back a little bit inwards. And this is doing your where your knee would be down. You're turning the foot to be the contact point. So it's not his knee. You're not trying to do the superhero pose with that knee. It's all about getting that foot underneath it. And that way he gets the angle he needs. So, sorry,
makes you
tangent.
Want to play with my Spider-Man.
What's that?
That makes you want to play with my Spider-Man. Just looking at
hey,
how
now.
much you're having fun.
Don't play with your Spider-Man.
No, I can't. I can't play with my own figure. No.
Beskar Kid, man. This is his shot here, man. This is pretty awesome. He just got this guy in, though. I think he was just tagging me to tag me. I don't think he was tagging me for the toy thing. Let's see. I'm not seeing the hashtag, so we'll move on. We're not going to critique it. He's just showing off his new get. This is awesome. He's got the actual Death Trooper Specialist, which is awesome. He got a little toy.
Very cool.
I think he bought lanes. What do you guys think? Do you think it's lanes he bought?
It's a good chance.
Lane's always selling.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good chance Lane sold something. So yeah,
the Fat Batman. He's not tagging for this either. He's just tagging to show off his stuff. You guys remember Fat Batman? He's been on here a couple of times. He's got 2 of these customs. Now I've got the one. He's got 2 of these custom Batmans. I wish I could afford 2.
Yeah, 1,200 right there, maybe.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but custom pieces are expensive. But they look great. Although this pose is weird, the way his head is. That's the pose though, not the figure. I can tell you that right now. JK, you're not part of this.
Oh, can we look at that? Yeah, Bad Batch shot. Dang.
What?
What the?
Oh, you want to go to the Bad Batch shot? And this is ripping can, man. Check this guy out.
Freaking disappointing, sir.
All right, Harry.
Wow.
Rip into it, man. Rip it, tan it.
I don't know what else to say, but like, wow, this is just. That's all practical. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I think this is a built set that he's got outside.
Dang.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
it's
he
like
never
a treehouse
disappoints
built
with these setups. Wow.
That was the Mando shot and the Grogu last week, wasn't it? I think, or a week before, maybe.
But I love this built set he's got, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, sir. This is.
I mean, really, that distant, like what's in the back, looked like a screen grab at first. Like I thought that was a computer screen or something, and a TV screen in the back.
And I thought that rock was composited in the big rock on the left there, but nope. Everything is in camera, practical. Wow.
I love everything about this, with the exception of his pose.
I'm okay with that. He's just like looking back.
Well, it just. I don't know if it's because the elbow can't go more up and down, like more than 90 degrees or whatever, get that real bend. Because I think he should be holding the gun more tighter to the body and not so far out.
Yeah, I think that might be a single cut. It might be like a deep cut, like single joint on that one. I think I have them out somewhere.
But if that's the case, again, you got to work with the limitations of the body. So if the body can't get this pose right, I wouldn't go for it, because this is the one thing pulling me out of this and saying, hey, this is a toy. This pose. The rest of this, man, I would swear this is a Bad Batch screen grab. Right? But his pose is so wooden here because of the way he's holding his gun. So I personally, I would have probably put the gun more down towards the side, somewhere where I knew he can get the pose or it looked a bit more natural. Then again, though, I might not have caught it until it was too late, and then I might have gotten this shot anyway. That happens. Are you looking for your
Yeah.
What's his name? Is it
Echo.
What's his
Echo.
Echo? It's Echo, right? No.
That's the hot toy
No,
that
not
I'm
you,
waiting for,
Echo.
too.
No. What's his name? I forget his name.
That's Echo.
Echo. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's as far.
Oh.
It's a single. It's not a double joint.
I see.
So that's it's just the limitations
with
of the
that
figure
pose,
itself.
with that
Or you
pose,
could turn them a little bit maybe.
All right.
Just
So
so it
say,
looks-
say you got that arm like right. I gotta probably put me on the camera. All right. Say you got that arm and it's up like this, right? Just for example, I'm not doing a lot of this, right? And you got this weird thing. You can always pull the arm back to, to work with the. See, now it looks like his arms. Like if you put a gun here, it looks like he's got his arm tighter just because you're twisting at the elbow, even though you can't get the bend from that angle. If you twist it from the elbow, he might get what he's wanting out of that. So just got to remember these things, right? Just work with the figure what you got. So either twist it with the elbows, you can get more of that backwards with the arm, or bring his arm down.
I was gonna say either bring it down or just turn them in just a direction.
Raise that arm all the way up like he's got it, please. Let's bring you in full frame. Okay, does he have? Can you twist his forearm around a little bit?
To the back?
No. Hold on.
No.
That
There's not a
figure might have-
bicep swivel. There's a swivel like in the elbow.
All right, there's a
itself.
swivel on the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bring the arm back. I just got to put us both in. Can you bring it back, not up, but back?
Like that's as far as it goes.
All right, but now turn him so his other arm's leading the shot. But see, now his arm looks like it's more up and down. And you can turn his head towards the camera, and that would be... And then of course, you'd have to fix the gun, because that looks funny. But now the arm looks like he's holding it more up and down. So it's just a matter of, working with the figure and getting the pose out of the figure. Get the figure to do what you want. Don't make the figure determine how the shot's going to look, man. And don't be afraid to repose it. You can always come back and redo it. It doesn't have to be like I just went back and fixed this thing. It doesn't have to be, just the one way. You can always go back and play with it. But Ripik is a great shot. I love this shot. It just, his arm is driving me nuts. his arm is driving me nuts.
And even the hand is weird too, because it doesn't even, you'd have to I didn't even notice it before, but it doesn't even have an actual trigger finger. It's the way that it's molded. It's like completely solid.
My
only has
my
one
SSR
hand, so-
Joker was like that.
Yep.
My SSR Joker was like that. I heated up his hand and made a trigger finger.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to. I'll have to do that. But still a great shot, though. Awesome shot.
This is the first shot out of that Grogu Pennywise trilogy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember that.
So-
Seeing that has a lot more, like a white, like brighter.
Now, see, I've done a shot like this, and this is again a pose. It looks like you got Pennywise on his knees. Is that right?
I think so.
Let me. That's the wrong one. Let me find my version of this shot. I did this a while back. It was on my old hacked account. We'll look at it over here. Harold, go over what you think here while I look at that, please. I want to find that.
Oh. I mean, just kind of like comparing it to the other one, I would say just it has a little bit more of that white cast on it, and it kind of stands out a little bit more. Shows a lot more detail, like especially in the Pennywise. but it still has that sharpness of the balloon and the depth with the Grogu like a little bit forward too. So
yeah, I think composition wise, I think this is a bit better. I like how it's more centered, and it looks more symmetrical on both sides. So it's even more of that poster kind of look.
And even like a more tighter crop on it, just like where you can, like where it's basically like right around the figure. I think that would look nice too.
Mm-hmm.
I like this shot. The thing that's driving me nuts though is that he's on his knees. Here's my version of this. I mean, again, I did this. This doesn't tell me the date, but this is a good 6 months or so old. But whenever I first got him, so he's standing here and he's leaning over. And of course, Grogu's a little dark. I think he's a little dark. I wanted Pennywise to be kind of dark, but Grogu I think is too dark. But see, he's standing and leaning over. I'm using perspective so that they both fit in the frame instead of because I feel like he put it on the knees to make them fit in the frame.
Yeah.
On the other shot, and in this shot, we didn't. I didn't do that. So let me see here. I got. That one doesn't work. There's. See, you can bend them over here. Loco Lu, man. There you are. What's going on, buddy?
Loco.
What's
up, brother?
Like 2 hours late, buddy.
Loco throwing some shade. Nice.
He's throwing shade at my posing, but look, man. You can't knock me. You can't, Lou. You can't knock me. You can't touch this. And I can't touch it either because I can't get my mic out of the way. But I changed the pose so it looks funny now. There we go. There's Lou. He's here.
Still can't pose for shit. Still can't pose for shit.
All right.
Right off the bat.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Sorry.
What up, Loco?
Good, Loco, man.
You just wake up?
Nah, man. I was taking care of some family stuff. Now everybody's going to bed, and I gotta get ready for work in the next half hour. So, yeah, man. Life of a family man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta turn you up, Lou. Man, you're quiet today.
Well, the music's kind of loud.
Oh, is it? I forgot the music was on. I don't even hear it.
I was vibing, so I didn't even. I guess I just.
like it.
I'll change the song. How about that?
It.
There we go. I'll change the song. I hope that's better.
Okay.
It's a little bit slower.
So,
that's nice. Yeah.
Slow, yeah.
So what's up, Miles? How you been, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I got my troop or my Boba Fett. I got him on lock, so I wasn't gonna buy him, but
Wait, your Chrome Boba Fett, the Black Chrome Arena,
the
Chrome
comic
Effect.
series, the first comic series,
the first comic book actual figure. Yep.
This is another reason why I did it. But,
dude, that's the only reason why it sold out so fast.
You think so?
Yeah, think about it. Everyone in the community has been clamoring for a comic book accurate of anything from Hot Toys. This is technically the first.
Well, we're gonna move on.
And actually, even before Book of Boba Fett 2, they even talked about that a lot of people were hoping that we would see him in black armor, like at that time too. So
yeah, I remember that.
So
remember
that was
that. We were all talking about that, trying to get that. Lou, man, I need to get your thoughts on this, Mr. Maz Can't Pose. I'm bringing this up. Bringing it up. Boom.
Dude, all I see is crotch shot, baby. What's up with that thigh, bro? That thigh pose it to the side, twisted out. That don't look natural, man. That don't look natural.
To the back. That's why his legs twisted out like that.
But that's not how you pull back, though, bro. Come on.
Pulling back.
Like, no, he looked like he's posing for freaking Chippendales, bro. Come on.
Look, man. Man, don't make me pull out the video.
I saw you behind the scenes. Bro.
I'm gonna pull out the video now. Pulling it out. Can't stop me.
Whipping it out.
This is how you make web, Lou.
Look. That was all nice and dandy. I think you could have went with like a 0.45 millimeter wire, white, and that would have done the job too.
Oh, I went with what I had in the house.
No, I get you. And the clear film is a great touch, though, because it gives it that effect. That's a great
texture,
touch.
Yeah,
The texture.
now see how his legs in the back?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. See how his legs on the back of him? That's why it's like that. His legs on the back. I didn't want to leave him on the back because then Ed's blocking his face and stuff.
His crotch shot, man. That thigh is posed wrong, man.
He's got his weight on the back leg, man.
No. That's not how you use force, though, with the back leg. Telling you.
If you say so. I think the internet would disagree with you.
The internet is just, catering to the crotch ego. It's
Right,
all
they
about
all
the
like the
crotch
crotch,
shot.
gotcha.
You're showing the package. That's what it is. You're showing the package.
Gotcha.
The money shot.
So, back to toys real quick. Lou, man, did you get your Arena Boba Fett?
Of course. I did. As soon as I woke up, I said, boom. I'm like, oh, shit. I hit the order button. And then I went to look back to see if my 20% was still there. I'm like, oh, shit. It was that. Missed it, too.
Yeah, I forgot to use my coupon.
Yeah, man. I forgot my coupon. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Can't win them all. I can say that I got my
else.
free shipping on lock. And that's it.
That's-
My
Got
free
the free
shipping on
shipping.
lock.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna have the figure back, man. I honestly don't, because I figured it was gonna come back. Like when they opened today. When people were in the office, I thought he would be back off a wait list by then, but no, he's wait list full. Free shipping's not even listed here anymore.
Oh, did you see the expected date change too?
Yeah,
it changed to July to December of this year because it was next year originally, and it's like that's not going to happen when they've already handed them out in Hong Kong. There's no way they're not going to have them any sooner.
Yeah.
Sooner than
So
that.
wait,
the
wait.
window is this big just so they can trickle in and not just all at once get on one boat. So
If that's the case, let me go and check my my dates to see if they changed on my order. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
well, they should. Yeah, they should. Speaking of other news, though, man, I get my first of 7 cases, my first couple of boxes of my Modu case tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And also
Nice.
tomorrow, I got to go pick up my Ahsoka. My shop's got her in, so
Nice.
Cool.
comes in tomorrow. So,
Just got mine as well.
so I got to run out real quick and hopefully not miss my delivery for part of my Modu case order. But that's why if you look behind me, there's none of my stuff's there. I got that all.
Oh yeah.
It's all gone for right now. And then Miles, my second, although he'll be the first one to come in, will be here Monday of next week. So
Cool.
that'll be the one I ordered from Toys Buying Agent.
Okay, confirmation. The dates of my confirmation, the dates of my payment plan still safe for next year.
Yeah, well, they're going to, because you put it on a payment plan. If you change it off a payment plan, I'm sure it will ship sooner than that.
No, see mine. I just checked mine, and mine says expected to ship July to December on my payment plan.
This
For
year?
this year.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, did you refresh, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I did refresh.
But I'm sorry, I see what you're saying, but the actual payment dates
yeah.
still say 2023.
Well,
So
you
that might
guys
be
are the
just
crazy
something that
ones do
updates.
payments, man. When this figure is obviously not going to come out next year, it's coming out this year. You guys are silly. I just threw my $25 on it and was like, "Hit me when you're ready."
I threw my $25 in, but I did the payment plan because it was like very sketchy.
No, and the payment plans are adjustable. You can still pay it off, and you can pay ahead if you want to. Now, that's the one feature I do like now that they have, that you can actually make the next payment sooner than you could before. I mean, you could always call them and do it and pay ahead of time, but yeah, I mean, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna pay this guy off before I even pay off my Anakin and Stab.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna move up your date though, depending on.
No, it won't move up my date. It'll just get him out the way because he's the cheapest out of the bunch.
Plus, I always look at it that way with the payment plan, that if for some reason I'm the one that doesn't get one of the first batches from Sideshow, then at least I don't pay him off and he's sitting in a boat somewhere. So I'd rather just pay him off once I get that last notice and then that last email saying that he's on the way.
I only get the one
So,
email
that's the
saying,
way I
"Hey,
do
let's
it.
pay for him so we can ship them." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I got my. I'll say, oh, he's up. I'm getting him. Why? Because Neo is doo doo, and Iron Man is gonna sit forever. So, he looks just as blue as my cup.
Dude, I was honestly very surprised to see this guy waitlisted so fast. But I don't think he's coming back. If he is, he's gonna be quick little blurps. I don't think this is gonna be the armor because she never hit this. SB, what's up? I think it's gonna be more like Scarlet Spider.
Hey,
I think it's gonna be just gone.
It's gonna be like Scarlet Spider. I talked about that with Nate earlier this morning. That it's gonna be the same situation with Scarlet Spider because it's the only thing we've actually seen from Toy Fair thus far in recent history that's been sold out. But also take note, if it does pop back up, it'll be more akin to the Clone Chrome Trooper, where it's still allotment to one person. Everybody went and bought all the batches up because you didn't have a limit on how much you can order.
Yeah, you can order 6 of this guy. So if he pops back up, it's going to be cancellations that make him pop back up. People going, I don't need 6 of it.
Now, when I was watching the stream last night, I know they were going over it, and even Autumn, they were on the Sideshow stream. Yeah. And when they were talking about him, she's like, okay, well, next Sunday or Monday, whenever it was for like the public to start ordering, if you didn't register for the Sideshow Con, she's like, but I don't think it's going to last that long. So even she said it at that time that she didn't think it was going to make it.
Well, yeah, because Sideshow's already ordered their amount. It's an amount they've already ordered before this even happened. It's not like they're going to go back and go, oh, give us more, because Hot Toys had already produced this to the order size.
Yep.
Exactly. It's already out. It's not like this is a pre-order where we're going to get more because they have time. No, this is something they've already made. Sideshow said, I'm going to take this many off your hands, and that's the end of it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I know it's like technically a repaint, but God, it looks so good though. I mean, it's just like it's
more than just a repaint. Like there's fabrics in here that's not on the original.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then there's the paint job that is different entirely.
And gloss. It has that,
Yeah. The only thing that's actually there, it's because of the details that's actually on it, is the battle damage.
And this is an older version of the helmet. It's not the Book of Boba Fett helmet. This is
this is the bucket head.
So that's cool too.
We also get that Gamorrean staff.
Yeah.
And then we get dual pistols. But correct me if I'm wrong. He only comes with one holster for the dual pistols, correct?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
But in the comic, he has two pistol, but he only and it is in the comic, so yeah.
In the comic that he has 2 pistols but 1 holster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, well at least they're comic book accurate. That's what we wanted, right?
Where does he put the other pistol?
You don't want to know.
He puts it in the crotch shot.
Where the sun don't shine.
No. He puts it in front of the crotch plate. It's on the front of the crotch plate. It's for the crotch shot, baby. He shoots without using his hands.
From the hip.
I'm concerned about this staff, though. See, in this shot here, it's even bowed.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's zoom that in.
Let me get this banner. See.
Yeah, it does look bowed.
Yeah, it's already bowed. It kind of curves in towards his body right here, and it's curving back out.
But you know what? That could be the version that they had, because I've seen the review on it. And the staff looks straight. So
I mean, we can straighten it. We can heat it up and straighten it. But this is my one concern with having a staff like this. I mean, I have the problem with the Predators too. You know, their staffs they'll bow, and it's
really. I thought the staff was like firm plastic.
No. I mean, they'll bow. The Predator ones they'll bow.
Okay.
But yeah, I just kept looking at pictures like this picture here, and I was like, man, all right, I gotta order them. And I ordered them first thing this morning. Like as soon as he went up, I didn't realize that it was gonna be a thing. I was just like, yeah, I'll order it. Forget about it. So long as I can just put a pre-order, deposit down, I'll work it out. And next thing I know, like last night, it's like waitlisted. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, you dodged that bullet. A couple of our friends haven't had that luck.
Yeah.
Who missed out on him?
No.
P-Rock and V.
And V, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, V listened to Denobi, but then Denobi popped up on the stream in the chat, and he said, "Free shipping and coupons. I'll buy 5. I'll buy 5."
Oh, did he buy multiples? Did he buy multiples?
Yes.
It's Denobi. How he's not gonna buy multiples, man? Like he's in the flipper game. He's in the flipper game, but he does this to curate his collection. You know what I mean? And you know he's a businessman, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But he usually uses other projects like Kickstarter projects to fund his projects, his collection.
Yeah.
You know. But this one, if it's selling for $800 now, and you know people are like, "Oh, I'll wait for the pre-order," and decided not to wait for the pre-order, and they're like, "Oh no, it's going to sit there." This is an exclusive. Granted, in the past 2 years, we saw an influx and stuff, but it's stuff that nobody really wanted. Like a lot of people don't want the armor because of articulation or because it just doesn't fit in their collection. After season 3 of Mando, they're going to want it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll probably make it again,
happens.
like they did past Vizsla. I'm peeved about that. So you know.
Yeah,
But they want to make their money, you know. So I'm not that peeved. But
yeah, they're gonna make their money. But now you have a group of people who's like, oh, they don't do the rarity stuff no more. That's what the exclusives are supposed to be. The rarities, exclusive. Why they're exclusive? Because you only can get this at this event, and it's a limited allotment of quantities. So that's your big ones. You know what I mean? But now you got it. Now everybody's crying because they all want the same thing.
yeah. Well, Barrett's saying the only difference he sees is the wraps around his ankles are from Return of the Jedi instead of ESB.
Is it?
I guess I don't. Harold would be the one that would know.
I was gonna say I've got the Return of the Jedi one.
But what really makes this figure stand out as a win for the Toy Fair exclusive is something that you want to get immediately is the fact that, yeah, he may be a different color version, but there's a reason for it. It's not just, let's make a stealth suit. Let's make a neon tech suit.
It's legitimate in the story. It's part of the story.
This was
Right.
Canon
It's a
suit.
canon.
What do you got, Harold? Let's see.
Let's see. I said it was the
You're off
wraps
camera.
around.
Yeah.
That looks like the same ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think there's
ESB,
a-
right? So. I don't know.
So what is it? Is it that the suit is wrong or
I don't
the
know.
comic book look? Like what's the significance? Is it supposed to be wrapped differently from the first one to the second one?
I'm not sure. I mean,
But yeah, mine is the Return of the Jedi one, and it's the same ones on the arena suit, and that the ESB ones are different. But I honestly don't know what they look like without.
Oh, I got the ESB ones. Hold on, let me grab them.
Doesn't say if you.
I got the ESB 40th anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now we get the up close and personal. Oh, did you see the my grails?
No. Oh, the.
Bebop and Rocksteady?
Yeah, I saw that.
And I got Colossus too, so I'm hyped.
Nice. Very cool.
So I'm not going to be doing quite a lot of spending anymore for the next 2 months.
I know that was like when I told my wife about this. I said, "Yeah, I've got to get this pre-order," and she goes, "Just don't go crazy. We don't get paid till Thursday." But she wasn't saying no, so that was the best part. I was like, "Okay."
Oh, you still talk to your wife about orders?
Nah, she knows. She knows more than she lets on. But hey, I got for Father's Day. I got a gift card from Sideshow, so that was my. She knows where the money's going.
Nah, I don't get gift cards for Sideshow. I get T-shirts and socks because I forget to buy them because I'm always buying them. But yeah, dude. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. I got the Death Troopers, Chrome, the 501st, Anakin Stab, Gwen, and Video Game Miles, and now Boba Fett. So that's 8 pre-orders. Like 8 orders on payment plans.
Like ready, coming soon.
Right now, payment plans.
Right.
All right,
So-
I might have the wrong wraps on them because this is the deluxe ESB, so I don't know if these are the right ones or not. These are the ones that I decided to keep on him, though. So.
Oh, they do have an option on it on that one.
I
right?
don't know. Maybe I can't remember. His stuff was all put away, but this is what's on him. But I just recalled as I was grabbing him, I was like, wait, there could be variations because he's got different capes and stuff and all that kind of stuff. So So I wanted the ESB look. I guess that's what this is. No, which look is that? I don't know.
That is the. Yeah, that's the ESB. Yeah, because of the rifle. Yeah.
I thought it was like the rifle and the gauntlets that gave it away. That it's the ESB.
He just says these are deluxe wraps. I don't know what that means, Barrett. I don't know what that means, Barrett.
Yeah, because his gauntlets on this, what Maz has, are green, and the Return of the Jedi ones are red.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't see no difference with the pants.
And then the rifle, that's the Return of the Jedi one.
Yeah. They didn't
People were
do too
complaining about his clips on this thing, but I didn't have any problems putting the clips on this thing. I do like the clips with the magnets, though. I do like that.
Yeah, I think the magnets is a nice touch. Like a lot easier.
The magnets, the clips and the magnets, because the magnets could become a problem when you're like trying to pose the figure and then you've knocked the damn backpack off. Whereas the clips at least keep the backpack there. What do you got, Harold? They have both. What's that? Oh no, that was just the just the boba. While I got everybody here, man, let's talk about what photos we're gonna be giving away this month. There you go. Where's Harry?
I'm right here.
Harry?
He was waiting for his time.
That's what you get for not having a desk you can sit at, isn't it, Harry? You're like,
I'm just taking a seat a little bit. Yeah, my legs are killing me.
Let me move Spider-Man. He's been in my way long enough today.
It was looking better. It's looking better. That pose is looking better. That pose is looking better.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the pose is rocking.
He's getting there. He's getting there, Lou.
He's getting there. This pose right here is getting my thumb.
There you go. All right. So, who wants all to have a wallpaper this month? As far as who wants to contribute to the wallpapers?
Well, I sent you that one.
What I have.
Didn't I contribute one last time? The Leo.
Yeah. That was last month. We already gave out wallpapers.
All right.
So we're on July now because I didn't remember to go through it this month.
Let me work on a shot this week and I'll send it to you, Maz, and then we can do
it. You can use that for August if you want. I mean.
Oh yeah, you can do one for August. I'll let Green take the mantle this time.
Well, we can do Green, Harry, and me. We can have 3. I want to have 3 wallpapers to split up the vote because I think we have 6 members right now, and I'm trying.
Okay, so you want me to throw in a wild card?
No, the 3 would be a wide. Well, either way, I'm going to have. You guys are all going to vote for the same 2.
No. The wild card. The wild card,
huh?
Throw in a wild card. You won't know what it is. You can't see what it is. It just happens.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting idea.
You get what I'm saying? You get the wild card.
It's like a grab bag. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's like a grab bag. If you could get what you see in front of you, or you could pick the wild card that you don't see.
Ah, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
That could be an interesting. That'd be an interesting way to do it. Wild card vote. Yeah. All right. I got wallpapers we can use, but does anybody have any they want to donate?
Yeah, I think I sent you that clone, the Phase 1 clone trooper shot. I think that was in the message a while back. I sent you one a while back.
Have any or worse.
In Instagram.
Instagram. Instagram doesn't like messages.
Instagram don't like nothing. Hashtags or anything.
No, don't get me started on the hashtags, man. It was a clone trooper, you said?
Oh, see, it's not even there now.
Yeah, because I saw a Mando with the sun behind him. I know a clone trooper one you're talking about, but I think you sent it to me on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, maybe I did.
If you're gonna send pictures, that'd be the better way to do it.
What happened to your chair?
Oh yeah.
There it is. Facebook Messenger. This one here.
Yes.
Right. Harry, what happened to your chair, man? Why are you standing?
He left in Vietnam.
Chair in here, actually. Yeah, I've been like every single time that I've been streaming with you guys, I've been standing. Yep.
No.
Yep. every single time.
You got good posture, bro. You got good posture.
No, I'm dying here every time.
Where's save image?
Wait. I have an idea. Use your hot toy boxes.
I don't know if that's gonna support. Yeah,
I'm joking.
All right, so this is gonna be Harold's donation to the wallpaper thing. You got one, Harry? You want to donate?
I don't even know if I have anything that's like good enough.
No, please.
I don't know. Do you want to take a look through my?
Oh, I gotta find your Instagram again, Harold.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? Did I get too many windows? Dang it.
Maz, I'm gonna go check out my catalog and see if I throw you a wild card for this month. So, and then
I gotta figure out where my Instagram went. It's gone. Oh, there you go. All right, Instagram. There we go. Oh, Cinematoygrapher. There we go. How about Yoda?
Yoda? Okay, yeah. If you guys want Yoda, I can throw in Yoda.
You guys want Yoda? Quan, man, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you,
And
Quan.
we'll see you next week.
Yep, thanks, Quan.
So we'll do Yoda from you, and then for me,
yeah,
I
do
need
Yoda.
you guys' help figuring out which one I'm gonna do. You got Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
You got the Queen.
Spider-Man.
Got the Joker. You got the Green Goblin.
The Joker is pretty good too.
Got this Maul.
Oh,
I do like that one.
I like that. Yeah,
I think he's a little dark though. Is my problem with that one. I think that's the end of. No, and I had this one. I think would be the other one.
I think either the Spider-Man or the Alien.
So this one or this one.
I'd say.
All right, you guys in the chat, man. Spider-Man or Alien?
Spider-Man.
Harry saying Spider-Man. Spider-Man versus RoboCop or Alien Queen by High Toys. She's a great little queen, by the way. Great queen.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
She's only like $40 too, man.
Not bad at all.
Mike is saying Alien. Oh, what do we got here? Lou sent a photo.
That's good. That's the wild card for this month. Sorry.
All right.
That's the wild
card. Barrett says Spider-Man. We're not. See, this is the story of my life on my membership page right here, man. One vote here, one vote there, and no tiebreakers. Like,
That
damn
means
it.
nothing for nobody.
So we're at Spider-Man or Alien still. We haven't moved forward. We have not moved the story any further. Who here besides Mike and Barrett, please? Give me more votes. Spider-Man or Alien? Spider-Man or Alien?
Spider-Man.
Nope.
Alien or Spider-Man?
Oh, he just changed it. He
Big
already
Life
voted
Boy
that.
Hunts. What's up, man? Dude, I watch your stuff all the
there we
time.
go.
Thanks for coming in, man. Although I haven't actually seen your stuff in a while. Now that I think about it. But when I do watch your stuff, Fig Life, man, I love your stuff. But when you go to a store, can you like tell us what store you're going into? Because I've actually found Hot Toys that way. Like I'll watch a video of somebody going to the store. Like for an example, Cletus, he used to be a Funko Pop guy. He went to the New York store and it was on time, which I'd never been to before. And he went in there and I saw a Predator Hot Toy. I was like, oh, I gotta get that. And I was able to call up there and get it. It was really cool, man. So yeah, man, when you guys do your toy hunts, man, I'd love it if you guys can.
Cletus went to a shop in Long Island and it had probably like 20 clone troopers, the old sideshow ones.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that was at the time even the Rogue One figures were just like still pretty close to retail. And I just sat there drooling at that video. That was ridiculous.
Lou, you got to go, you said?
Yeah, bro, I gotta go before my alarm goes off. Gotta head to work and stuff and get ready.
All right, well, don't do anything
Loco.
I wouldn't do to your Bebop
Take
and
it
Rock
easy,
Steady that we're all jealous about.
Oh, listen, the only thing I'm gonna do with my Bebop and Rocksteady is pose them pose them and flex them, and then take some photos. I get to enjoy them now on Wednesday and Thursday, my days off.
All right, man. Well, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. And
Take it
we'll
easy.
see you Thursday, I know for sure, right? Because you'll be on Brothers Cousins stream, right?
I don't know if I'm on this week.
Oh, okay.
I don't
know.
I'm floating. You know what I mean? Like I get the call last minute, let me know, and jump in. All
right. Well, I'll see you when I see you. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm sure you'll be on somebody's stream tomorrow.
Yeah, Deacon out tomorrow. Maybe Brother Cousins on Thursday. I don't know. Friday, Figure Flex with Lael, 16 Scale Man, and then Saturday, Half Shell Saturday on my channel.
Rock on.
All right.
Take it easy,
Lou. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Later, brother.
And Harold, man, we got to say goodbye to you too. Have a good night.
Yeah, I've got to go pick up my daughter from work. So yeah.
I actually got to hang out too. Dinner with
have
my
a great
dad.
night, and we're just gonna get this picture worked out between Alien and Spider-Man, and then we'll probably wrap this up too. So Harold, thank you for popping in. Man. Lou, thank you for popping in. We'll see you guys later, and you guys gotta take off. SB says Spider-Man versus Alien. Take a new pick. Dang it! I'm holding out for my good Spider-Man picks though until I get Miles.
How about this? Give me an animated Spider-Gwen, and then the video game Peter, kind of like scratching his head, like, "Where are you from?" Give me one of those. Give me one of those.
Might be. Fig Life, yeah, I know you're in Florida, buddy. But I can call the stores and maybe order the figures over the phone and stuff, which is what I did with Amok Time the first time, or one of the shops up there. So
he's trying to get those grails on the cheap for a call. Like, yo,
dude, I got my Scar Predator for $300 just because I called the place on the phone. Man, I saw on a video. I was like, dude, you got any more Predators I didn't see? They're like, we got this. This is like, give me that Scar, please.
Yes, I'll take the Scar.
Yeah.
All right, guys, man, I gotta head out. Take it easy.
Have a great night.
Appreciate it, man.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.
All right, so guys, we're still on this. So let's see. S Beam says Alien. Mike says Alien.
Spooderman.
Barrett says Alien. Sorry, so it looks like Alien is gonna be the winner. Spider-Man is not the winner. So we're gonna have Alien. This is gonna be your wallpaper choice. Now this is gonna be interesting to crop down to 16:9 for your phone, but I'll worry about that when I get there. By the way, you see the slime I added to her?
Yeah. Very, very effective.
You know where I got that from? Video Copilot had a free slime pack on one of their
Video
videos.
Copilot is always the to-go. Yeah. He's the godfather. He's the man.
So, I got that on there. So that's pretty cool. So the choices are we got so far is we're gonna have Harold's Clone Troopers. Now, guys, you have to be a member to get these. So we got Harold's Clone Troopers, we got My Alien, and then we got Harry's Yoda. And then Lou is gonna give us a mystery one that you guys can decide to vote on or not, but you won't know what it is until you actually win it. So it could be anything. I know what it is, but nobody else does. Or Lou, I guess, knows. So these can be our wallpapers for the month of July. If you remember, you guys can go ahead and once I put up the vote, you can vote on these. And at the end of the month, I'm going to ask you guys to email me invadermoz@gmail.com, and I'll send these out to you in a wallpaper for your desktop as well as your phone. So they'll be cropped for both ways. Harry, man, what do you got going on this month?
Nothing much, honestly. Like I might have a lot of work coming up with my crew, so that might keep me a little bit busy. We got a new YouTube series that we're working on, so that should be very interesting. I don't want to say anything, but there should be some pretty high-profile people.
Nice. You're gonna have me on there to talk to those people, right?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, especially the hot single ones, man. I'm all about that. whatever they are. I mean, oh, by the way, I didn't mean to ignore this question. And I know we just dropped 2 of the people, but I'm not personally going to get the his tank. I don't really I haven't played with any G.I. Joe stuff since I was a kid, to be honest with you. I liked it when I was a kid, but it wasn't something I ever felt like I needed to come back to once they started making those really neon colored stuff. Like right around the time they made Zartan and his dreadnoughts or whatever, they started getting all those funky, like really bright colored guys. I'm like, that's not military. You're way too bright. You're going to be staying a mile away. And I just kind of lost interest in G.I. Joe at that point. Harry, you have any intentions for the his tank?
No, I'm all about, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Those are the only 2 guys that I'm into. So
yeah. Those are good, man. I was very tempted to get the higher end Snake Eyes and stuff that came with the wolf and everything.
Yeah,
to get that.
Pretty cool.
And of course,
3-0, I think. Yeah.
Well, not the big one, but the smaller ones. I think it has.
Okay.
The higher end Hasbro ones, or whatever. I was tempted to get those at one point, but I won't get the 3-0 Snake Eyes. I don't think I want to deal with that.
Yeah, very very hit or miss with 3-0.
Yeah, I know. I used to have the original his tank. Man, I had the G.I. Joe wise. I had the G.I. Joe base. We never had the Cobra one. The biggest vehicle I had, I think, was the hovercraft when I was a kid, and I love that. And I had the Zartan, like the hydrofoil. I like the hydrofoil. My favorite thing, and I did buy one of these. I scooped up for $9. Was the Mobat. It was one of my favorite toys as a kid from G.I. Joe because you could just sit there and like make it move, which was really awesome. I found a Mobat for like $9. It was missing the turret gun, like the little part that slides on, but for $9, I was like, you know what, it still represents my childhood having the Mobat. So, but yeah, we're gonna take off, I think, for the night. Yeah. I think I will be on brothers cousin streams. I'll also be streaming at some point, and hopefully I can get Harry or somebody to come on with me while I'm building my module cases that I'm getting in. So I'd love to get somebody to come help, do the chat stuff, because I'm not gonna be able to sit there and baby that while I'm building. So I'd love to be able to get somebody to help me co-host that while I'm building it. But module cases are coming starting tomorrow throughout the rest of the week. I got awesome. 7 packages coming from module case. So.
Oh, man, I still gotta get my hands on those.
Yes.
So much
first
money.
Module case order. But, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Well, guys, I think we're gonna take it off. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Thanks again, guys, for watching.